Whether you're coming from a boat or a stand, welcome back to the lodge with your hosts, Matthew Dredska.
Wait, no, that's not what I meant. No, come on, no. Dang.
Patrick Mudge.
I really don't know what to say that's funny because I'm not a very funny person.
True.
And Nick Conder.
There's a difference between picking and itching.
Don't tell me they're gone. I won't have nothing left. Don't tell me you're strong and you got no regrets. If thinking about us, thinking about then, thinking about how it could have been, don't cross your mind. So if you're doing fine, don't tell me. Don't tell me.
Back to the Lodge is brought to you by Icey-Tek, USA.
6:03 p.m. I'm Patrick.
I'm Matt.
I'm Nick.
And we are back to the Lodge. Episode 12. We've gone a few months now, Nick. You're getting to 26 here real fast. Next week we'll be halfway. And
It will.
And you will no longer be a greenhorn after, well, let's see, that'd be, what has that been? August, September, October, so November, December. So end of January, you will be indoctrinated. What in the hell are you two doing?
Put it in the other one.
That's what...
It's in the far one.
Okay, put it in the other one.
It's so hard not to make a joke right now.
Is that louder?
Ooh, way better.
Yeah.
Way more better.
I don't know why that output.
Are we having technical difficulties?
No,
Are we?
no.
Great. Now.
So you can hear here. Mark Dudek's tuned in. Okay, so if you tuned in last week, and the week before was it was okay with the audio, but now we have audio plugged in through Facebook Live. So if you want to watch the shenanigans as they're happening, the violence and the tomfoolery that goes on, you can watch us on Facebook at Back to the Lodge, our Facebook page, and also the podcast is available on Fridays on podcast platforms, across all platforms. And we appreciate all the love. We noticed we're now at like 55 5-star reviews as of this week. So we appreciate the love. Thank you for that. We're definitely grateful. This week we had a guest plan that was supposed to be coming in from Nashville, but due to technology, I guess, I don't have a great answer for it, but somehow the messages just stopped, and I hope he's okay. I don't want to say who it is, but hope he's okay and look forward to having him down the road. But in any case, we told you guys last week that we've got some new swag.
Yes, we do.
Matt, I know you might need a step stool.
Oh, God.
But would you mind going to the camera?
Here I go.
We welcome you to
Let me find something to stand on. This is not...
So Matt will pose on the Facebook. If you're watching us on Facebook at Back to Lodge, you can see the new shirt. Please don't fall. And you can get...
my fat.
You can get one of these shirts tonight, actually. If you're tuned in live on any platform whatsoever, we're going to have a call in here in a little bit, and you'll be able to get the number. If you want to jot the number down early, because that's the best way to do it, it's 866... Okay, there's a lag in Facebook, so I'm finally seeing what Matt did. 866-708-FARM. That's 866-708-3276. Keep a note of that number. That'll be the number to call in if you want to win one of the Back to Lodge t-shirts. And if you want to make a really great donation to the show, Nick will model it for you.
I will, actually.
All right.
Wow.
He's finally cooperating. Man, you're in a good mood tonight.
I'm in a great mood.
What happened? Or you can't say.
Nah, I'm just in a good mood.
Yeah.
All right, so we're often talking mindset on this show. I want to talk about my gas station experience just a couple minutes ago.
Oh, yeah. That's a good person.
Yeah, there's a woman here that works. I wish I knew her name, but I do not. That works at a local gas station here. And she takes it upon herself to...
You know what? Give them a shout out because they hired her.
Yeah, it's Huck's. It's Huck's here in Huntingdon. And she works behind the behind the counter, and she takes it upon herself every time I'm in there to try to bring a smile to whoever happens to walk in. And I haven't had a particularly bad day today. It was a good day. But I walked in and she just must have thought that I needed something. So she looked at me right in the eyes and she told me she loved me.
Aw.
And I cracked a little smile. I looked up, said, well, thank you. She said, I just did that because it looks like you needed it.
She is a sweetheart.
She's awesome.
I ran into her a few weeks ago, and I'm like, never seen her before. And just a ray of sunshine. Wonderful person. There was a good comment on here. It said, from Justin, it said, Nick will model, but will it be a glamour pose with a snake again?
Okay.
Where is Nick? Oh, Nick on a stick's in the truck.
Okay.
We'll get him during the break.
We'll get him during the break.
Look, if I'm going to do one of those, it's going to have to be a fake snake.
Can we use a real stick?
Where's the stick going?
I don't know. The picture's Nick on a stick. So anyways, we got people tuned on the Facebook Live. We appreciate all the love. Mark Dudek's tuned in. Awesome, man. Good to see you. Hey, look, my dad just tuned in. Dad's retired now, so now he actually listens to what I have to say.
No.
He's got a lot of free time.
He hears the words that are coming out. He's not listening
that's probably
to you.
true, too. But in any case, we appreciate the shares, the likes, and the love. It really does help. And we're going to continue doing these on video. But of course, due to copyright reasons, most of the music of the show, we have to pull the audio. So there'll be pauses within the show when we have to take a commercial break. But if you're listening on backtothelodge.com or 100.9 FM on your radio dial here in West Tennessee, you can enjoy all the love. You can hear all the music. And a little change has happened tonight. And I'm going to go ahead and say it now because people might want to stick around. So we always close the show with God Bless the USA.
Oh, yeah.
And how in the heck this got past me, I don't know. And I accept full responsibility because I usually keep up with stuff like this. But Lee Greenwood recut God Bless the USA for the 4th of July this year. Don't know how I missed it. It was apparently on Fox News. It was on YouTube. And he took active duty military and veterans and recut God Bless the USA. I had goosebumps. Unfortunately, we weren't able to make the Easton Corbin show. And the organizer for that show did a big screen down in Texas for Boots for Troops and played that video before the concert. Man, the hair on my arms stood up. If that song, if you don't feel that song, it's almost un-American. It really, that new cut. So at the end of the show, we always close it with that. We will start closing the show tonight with that new version. And Nick, our wonderful engineer, button pusher, producer, has taken liberty to get all that set up for us. So we appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
So anyways, if you're tuned in watching, stick around because we are going to give away a shirt. And then Matt's going to have to get Nick on a stick.
Okay.
Out of the truck.
Okay.
If Nick don't act up, we're going to use that stick.
Please don't. No.
All right, well, let's do this. Trying to see how we're set up here. You know what? That first song you put in there, man, that's a good Get Along by Kenny Chesney. People need to just freaking get along.
Dude.
It is so bad. That's why I like the gas station story. I wanted you to actually, hey, give them a shout out because we need more of that. We need so much more of that positivity. And it's contagious. It'll make your day. So the first song breaks Get Along and Millionaire. 2 great songs. But let's go ahead and do this. Matt's going to run downstairs and grab Nick on a stick.
I'm not running.
And
I'm not. I'm just going to be honest.
Probably don't go any faster.
I'm not running.
But Nick is going to take the 5th caller at 866-708-FARM, 866-708-3276. 5th caller is going to win a Back to the Lodge t-shirt. So stick around. You're listening to Back to the Lodge on 100.9 The Farm. Get up. Woo! Look at there.
This moment was brought to you by Higdon Outdoors, a leader in the waterfowl industry for over 25 years. Check us out at higdonoutdoors.com. Higdon Outdoors has been helping waterfowl hunters make the most of their time in the field for over 25 years. We are a family-owned company, and we're proud to serve duck and goose hunters just like you. We make high-quality, innovative decoys and hunting products that you can afford, helping you focus on what's really important. Check us out at HigdonOutdoors.com. Innovation, quality, customer service. That's Higdon Outdoors. Get real. Get Higdon.
This country was born to believe in something larger than itself. A belief that the citizens within it could accomplish anything. From defeating an empire to sending a man to the moon. We built cities, formed the land, and through this an original spirit was born. It has forged friendships, been celebrated, and at times been the cause of debate. We might not always agree, but there is one thing we can all agree on. Love of country and love of a fine bourbon. America Bourbon. Vet owned and made proudly in the USA. Available nationwide at most leading retailers and at americabourbon.com.
100.9 The Farm, and we are back to the lodge. Congratulations to Brian from Huntingdon, Tennessee, who's the winner of our first Back to the Lodge official t-shirt. Look, these shirts are, I'm not saying it because it's our shirt. They are super comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which is why we picked them.
The fabric's from what, South America?
No.
I think it's from South America, isn't it? Come here.
Dummy.
Let me check your tag.
Dummy. Dummy.
Let's see.
Venezuela.
Yeah, USA and Nicaragua. So there you go. It's a special blend.
Tri-blend.
So what do you think of that tri-blend?
Dude.
It doesn't even feel like you have a t-shirt on, does it?
Super breathable.
Yeah.
And you look so good, Nick.
Dude, I look awesome.
Especially with that snake around your neck. Oh, wait. I'm not going to do it. Sorry. That mustache, though. I don't know if I can say that on the air, but that mustache.
Did you just say what I thought you said?
And no, Epstein didn't kill himself. There, I said it.
Now we're kicked off.
Yep. So, anyways, all right. Yeah, if you're just tuning in, again, we're online, podcast, live, FM radio, and now Facebook with audio. If the audio sounds good, let us know because we can't hear what you hear. So that would definitely help us on the feedback, and we appreciate the likes and shares of the live video, especially if you're hosting a watch party. You definitely got kudos from us. We definitely appreciate it. So. Mark says, is the material Giza from the map? No. No, we do not get Egyptian cotton. And I don't even think that's a premium cotton.
I don't think it is.
It's just good marketing.
Yeah, right.
We grow a lot of cotton here in Tennessee.
Yeah.
A lot. So, yeah, no, we wouldn't buy it from Egypt. It's literally right across the street.
Although there's a ton of cotton here.
Yeah.
But that one field that we saw in Texas
Oh, my gosh.
contained
count
every
them.
bit of cotton that Tennessee has.
Those bales, Nick,
couldn't believe
did you
it.
have a picture of that?
Yeah, it just doesn't.
The
it's
bales
like everything.
go as far as the horizon will allow you to see.
They're all round bales.
Good
End
God.
to end, just thousands of them. And it was cool. They were red, white, and blue. Like, not specifically lined up red, white,
Right.
blue, but they were all red, white, and blue wrapped. And they were, thousands of them.
Lord.
Justin said, oh, it's going to be one of those shows tonight.
Hey, but that was literally how the hills of Columbia looked with coffee.
Yeah.
Like, coffee as far as you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mark, as far as the picture, the glamour shots photo that you're commenting on, and if you're listening on the radio, these are folks commenting on the live videos and they're watching the feed. The photo is actually Nick.
Yep.
And our friend Justin was able to help us bring Nick with us on the road when Nick couldn't be with us.
Well, let's back it up a little bit further. So Nick has a photo that he took for his music,
the album
stuff,
cover.
his album stuff,
Yeah.
and it is a great picture.
He's a good-looking guy.
It makes Nick look, just 10 out of 10 would recommend. And he,
Easy, Nick. Easy.
we call it his glamour shot. So we were driving to Texas. I looked at Patrick. I said, it would be really funny because Nick couldn't go on the trip with us. Let's make a actual
Yeah.
So just on a whim, we got this made, and it went with us on our entire trip.
We printed it out at Walmart, bought a stick, stuffed it up the back.
The chick that printed it at Walmart liked the idea
She loved it so much, she follows the show.
follows the show. She comments on the show. I'm sure she'll even tune in at some point.
Yeah. You've got fans in Arkansas, buddy.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Louisiana.
Was it Louisiana?
Yeah, we were right there.
Oh, that's right. We just crossed the
Just
border.
crossing Louisiana, yeah.
Yep.
But Nick's been what? He's been fishing. He's been dove hunting. He's been
Drinking.
He's been cuddled up next to people that he does not know. Well, now he does.
The hotel manager in Lake Jackson, Texas is not a fan.
Wanted to charge us for an extra person.
Let's put it this
You
way.
serious?
When we
No.
walked in, okay, so we have Matt, myself, and a friend of mine, Steve, and we get to this hotel, and Steven is like, he's playing the role. He's playing it so good.
Yeah.
He has no shame. Like, if you think Matt has no shame, Steven really has no shame. And the wife and kids were at home. He snuck out for a little bit to come meet with us, and he grabs your photo like this, and he's like caressing it.
Caressing, right.
and holding this stick like it's holier than thou. Anyways, the hotel manager hated it so much, he gave us a room with one bed. And I'm like, look, we're not like that.
Now, to be fair, there was 3 of us in a picture of another glamour shot,
Yeah, in
dude.
a
So
picture of you.
I don't blame the guy for being really confused why we wanted other beds.
We were not confused. He was confused. But I mean, we took it everywhere.
Everywhere.
You were in
Yep.
Louisiana, Arkansas, Texas. Am I missing any states there? Mississippi? Did we go through Mississippi?
I don't know.
No, we came. Yeah, because we came back up, went through Texarkana. No,
Well,
we
actually, on
took
the way
10.
south, we did. On the way south, we went through Mississippi.
Yeah, but Nick, don't worry. You're going to be going on the road again soon. And who knows? We may take you to SHOT Show.
What's that?
Oh, my God.
How are you a host on this show?
Nick.
Look, I don't get out much, man.
Apparently.
I never look.
Well, it's
since
in-
being with you guys.
SHOT Show.
It's in El Vagas. Do you know where that is?
What'd you say?
It's in El Vagas. That is 100% Spanish for Vegas.
Las Vegas. La Vegas.
Hey, man.
I don't believe any of that's true.
You're talking to somebody that's never had money to go do anything, dude. Like, I to put this into perspective for you, I have never. I'm really big into music. I've never been to a concert other than Drake White.
Other than the ones you performed.
Never. I have never seen anyone perform.
How many cities have you been to when you toured with the Gaithers?
Okay, that's different.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to hear it. You've been to nicer places than I have.
I haven't. Oh,
I get what Nick's saying. Not that I've ever performed on stage,
he's been to South America. That's not exactly Taj Mahal, but you know what I'm saying. You've gotten around. You could have played Vegas at one point.
never.
I mean, that's not exactly a Gaithers kind of town, but you just never know.
But either way, SHOT Show is there. SHOT Show is
Creme de la creme of guns and outdoors.
heavier on guns than outdoors, but
Yeah, I want to say it's four floors up to 6 because you have media floors and meeting rooms as well at the Las Vegas Convention Center. So you have hundreds of thousands of people there. It's the week after the Consumer Electronics Show in Las Vegas. It is not open to the public. A non-exhibiting vendor, somebody who's not got a booth, it's $650 or $675 just to get in for the day.
oh my.
this is where a lot of like the big gun companies, the ones you've heard of, they'll if they're bringing out a new firearm or a new technology or a new whatever, they bring it out at this show. They showcase it here for the not necessarily the general
debut,
public,
yeah.
but for the people that sort of matter.
Sounds expensive.
And we will most likely have our coolers, by the sounds of it, with mossy oak. So we'll have some of our product there. We submitted a media package today.
Yes, we did.
So if they approve us, maybe we'll take you with us.
Maybe.
If they approve. They have to approve. It's not
if
up to
they
us.
approve, it's still a maybe.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
You're not at 26
Look,
weeks yet. You're still on
I
probation.
knew that was coming.
Look, regardless, Nick is coming. It's just probably gonna be Nick
one
on the stage.
version. One version of Nick is coming.
You know, let's just be honest.
Let's just be
Even
honest.
if I
We
physically
submitted-
did go, I know that Nick on a stick is still going to
We
go.
submitted your
very
name.
true.
We submitted your name.
Yep.
So you're on the list. We just have to get approved. And if not, then we have to go through Icey-Tek, even though we're not there to sell anything.
Well, I was going to ask, are we going as Back to the Lodge or Icey-Tek?
No, Back to the Lodge.
That's game plan 1. Game plan 1 is
Back to the
Lodge.
Oh, okay.
We're there to do interviews.
Gotcha.
Otherwise, there are reasons that me and Patrick should and need to be there.
Mm-hmm.
So we can justify going.
If we had to, yeah.
Right.
But we would definitely get more out of it from this end. Definitely.
Sweet.
I don't know if you would survive in Vegas for more than 24 hours.
Me?
Yeah, you.
What's wrong?
Well, we get free beverages.
And food.
Why wouldn't I survive?
That's all right.
We may have to take a long break and sit Nick down and
Young
have that
Padawan.
talk.
I've got you.
What happened? What?
Nothing. You can just call Anthony. See what happened to Anthony last year.
No, Anthony's son.
Oh, yeah, Anthony's. Yeah, young Anthony. Little Anthony. Yeah.
So what happened was, look, this is just a story. This is not what we do. Let's preface this.
I don't even know.
No, we're not even telling the story because if there's children listening, it doesn't need to
Not that
happen.
it's bad. It's just painting a picture that people don't know exist yet. So
Yeah.
we'll tell you.
There's other things that happen in Vegas on another side of town. And let's just say a friend of ours was staying in a hotel on that side because all the hotels are booked. And he was staying on the other side of town, and his son ran into we'll call it a street performer.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
That was very exposed.
Yeah.
Okay.
This little Eagle Scout, young man, church-going, God-fearing, wonderful boy.
Awesome kid.
Wonderful kid.
Awesome. Yeah, we like him a lot.
Turned very red very quickly.
Scarred for life.
Yes.
And then we took a picture of him.
We didn't. His dad did.
Oh, that's right.
And made fun of him.
Yeah. Kind of.
Yeah, you got to know our people, Nick.
Oh.
You got to know our people.
That is an innocent.
Justin said, get Nick drinking, get him singing, you'll never see him again. Actually, that's probably true. If we put a few drinks in you in Vegas and gave you the guitar, you may not come back.
Dude, you're probably going to like see me up on some random stage, like just being wild, man.
Good.
I'd say what stage it is, but you ain't going to like it. Sounds like funny and ends with ranch. You just don't know.
I think the chips are there, aren't they?
Yeah.
You know,
All the shows are canceled.
we're done with this
All
conversation.
shows, including Cirque du Soleil, is closed due to COVID. So there's no shows.
But SHOT Show isn't until what? March?
January.
So there's no shows currently going on at all.
Correct.
Wow.
I think there was a few that I've been looking into that are doing an outdoor, weather permitting, but the big ones that were on our list, the biggest one that was on our list just got canceled last week, right?
Yeah.
ATA canceled
the archery trade shows canceled for January, which is kind of heartbreaking because it's a good show.
It is. Yep. And it's
especially
a closed
event.
Yep.
Well, no, the last day is open to the public.
That's true.
On Sunday, but most of us are already packed up, ready to go. Andy said, I am fact-checking Patrick right now on the Vegas SHOT Show. Andy and I were tag teaming SHOT Show last year. And if there's ever a better position to be in at SHOT Show in Las Vegas is with your attorney.
Yeah.
So,
especially when he looks like Tom Cruise.
oh my God, yes. So it was like, we could walk in anywhere.
Andy, you're so pretty.
If you're checking out Facebook Live, check out Andy Nelson. If you need a good intellectual property or patent attorney, he is your guy.
Yes, he is.
Hands down, no questions asked. We use him at Icey-Tek USA. So if you're working on any new projects or inventions, he's very affordable, cheaper than actually LegalZoom, and you have a real person to talk to.
And he's fun.
He is fun.
He gets our jokes, and we can bounce things off of him that he isn't immediately like, no, it's...
Right.
All right, let's find the line and make sure you don't cross it.
He's pretty good at that because you almost got us kicked out of NWTF. But at SHOT Show, it's good to have Andy with us.
We can't tell that story on here.
No,
we'd have to use names that we'd have to use company names that I'm not comfortable saying.
Let's just say Matt was willing to taunt the competition in a very funny way.
Yeah, not a bad way. Like I wasn't calling them names. I wasn't none of that.
Were you under the influence?
No, not at all.
He was high on life.
I was. No, we were good.
Great way to put that.
I mean, no, it was a cold winter day.
The biggest problem was Patrick's like, well, Matt, this plan would work if we had stickers. Ha! What I have in my pocket.
Yeah, you had a sticker in your pocket. But no, sometimes you got to pump the brakes and say, hey, wait. Before we do this stupid, crazy, funny, I like it idea, let's bounce this off of Legal. And Legal goes, well, Yes, but
Do
and
it
it's
this
always
way.
that
Yeah.
but after it. But yeah, Andy was with us in Vegas. I'm sorry, I missed some of these comments. So Andy had said like quarters, yo, and I'm not sure what that means. I'm trying to go back. Better. Justin says better Vegas than Tijuana. Nick, yes, we take you to Tijuana, you're in trouble. Been to Tijuana.
Maybe Bangkok too.
Okay, what's in Tijuana?
He may not come back from there.
Okay, is it that one thing that all these places have in similar? Similar.
Yeah, in different ways. Yeah.
Let's shift gears right now and change the direction of this bus because it's going in a bad direction. Because I honestly love what we do and stand for, and I don't want to make fun of what goes on in certain countries because we're doing what we can to combat that.
Right.
So it's not really the place to laugh at some of the things they do. But I think you should get exposed to the world and we broaden your horizons.
I need to get out more.
Yeah, whatever you do, just don't wear your Back to Lodge t-shirt.
Yep.
We don't want people to know who you are.
What?
So when you get in trouble, they don't blame us.
Oh. What kind of trouble y'all think I'm going to get in? Like,
Oh, we will get you in trouble.
I'm not a bad guy.
No, that's not it though.
Hey, you can walk with an open container in Las Vegas.
Can you really?
Yes, you can.
Are you just telling me that so you'll get me in trouble?
no.
I mean, if I wanted to
okay.
get you in trouble, I'd tell you marijuana's legal in Vegas publicly.
Okay.
I love this boy. It's my kind of place. Yeah, I can see you now, buddy. Anyways, so Expo time is coming up. I don't know how many we're going to. Obviously, we're going to try to go to SHOT Show. ATA is canceled. ICAST was canceled. But ICAST was back in July. And I have no idea if the Pennsylvania one is still going or not. I think that's canceled too. And NWTF is not looking good.
Yeah.
So, look, this is the new norm. Conventions are pretty much a thing of the past. I just seen in the news a couple weeks ago, being from Northern Ohio, we have the IX Center, the International Exposition Center. They closed it, sold it. It's done.
Oh, wow.
Closed the doors for good. We used to have the annual, I don't know, I wouldn't call it international, but it truly was international car show. It was one of the biggest in the country. They always had the RV shows, the camping shows, the sporting goods shows, indoor amusement park in the winter. I mean, huge. Had an indoor Ferris wheel that goes through the roof, and then it's glassed in. It was really nice, but they closed it down. I mean, I had a job in there as a kid sorting mail for the holidays. It was the job to get. It was like $20 an hour, and you went in and sort bins that came off of aircraft.
Right.
Dude, you worked 3 hours in a 12-hour shift. Sit around and play cards the rest of the time. Government jobs. I mean, come on.
Right.
But yeah, it was a good gig. So when you came home from college, that was the job to apply for. You knew apply ahead of time, but by the time Christmas Day rolled around, I was too tired to even stay awake. So, all right. So Chase said the Crappie Expo. Did they cancel that, Chase?
No. He's talking about the one that's at this Wally's tournament at at the Mr. Crappie tournament, that invitational only. They're doing a Crappie Expo at it. That we were invited because we are a sponsor of a contestant. Chase, you're gonna have to fact check me on some of these things I'm saying. Because of the fact that we sponsor a fisherman in it,
Yeah.
we could have paid. It wasn't that much to get a booth.
When is this?
Next weekend.
And you're telling me this now?
Yes, because of how thin we've been stretched right now, and just I thought we were gonna be going to Texas last weekend. I just didn't think that.
I knew I should have ate that stuff before we came. In any case, speaking of crappie, we didn't finish the we didn't even start the story
No, I teased it.
that we were going to say last week.
Yep.
So, not last Friday, but the Friday before. Thursday. The Thursday before, we get a phone
Goodness,
call.
what? Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep up.
Yep.
So we get a phone call from
I
Chase
thought you were
Petty.
doing the thing that you were doing where you're like, today's Friday. I'm like, it's not Friday, Patrick. Today's.
Give me time. I will screw the date up. It's coming. So anyways, we get a phone call. What was it, like 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock
Yeah,
on
something
Thursday
like that.
evening? Chase had either cancellation opening, whatever, for the next
Cancellation,
day, and
yep.
said, look, if you guys want to go fishing, I'm going out on Real Foot Lake. If you guys want to go crappie fishing, well, yeah, he's like one of the best why wouldn't we want to go? And he's got a brand new Camus boat.
Golly.
That is like the Mercedes-Benz of fishing
it's
boats.
even Bentley. Like, it's something.
It's Bentley quality.
Crazy.
But it's got a really nice Icey-Tek sticker on it. So,
Two of them.
Two of them now, yeah.
Dose.
And they're
Yeah.
nice upgraded ones. But we went out and never failed. Chase put us on the fish.
Yeah, he did.
And we slammed some toads. And it was a great day. The weather was beautiful. A little bit of a chilly breeze, enough to put a hoodie on and be comfortable. Had a great time. Not our usual shenanigans. I mean,
No.
we didn't get any.
Well, I think it was tough fishing. It wasn't for us with Chase, but I think that, like, because we saw a bunch of boats out there, and
there was a lot.
none of
But
them
the
were
weather
sitting
was
around.
getting
They were
rough.
all leaving. I don't think people were finding fish like Chase can. So Chase put us on some fish, and we brought home a whole mess. I mean, we brought home a bunch of crappie. You caught your personal best, your PR.
Yeah, 1 point.
1.75.
I think it was a little shy of that. I think it was 1.7.
Yeah.
It's still a decent sized fish.
No, it's a big crappie.
But yeah, so anyways, it was a great time. Weather was beautiful. Huge thank you to Chase. And if you ever want to go crappie fishing, if you're on the Facebook Live right now watching, he actually just commented. So send him a message if you want to go fishing in this neck of the woods. He will put you on some of the biggest crappie in numbers around the country. So he's probably one of the best guides when it comes to crappie fishing. He does use live scope, so there's no guess where the fish are. He can see them. So it's kind of like cheating with Call of Duty and a fishing pole, but hey man, he makes it work. So if you want to go out there and slam some fish, he is your guy. He is already booking up pretty much the rest of next year already. So hit him up, say, and even mention to him that you heard this on Back to the Lodge. I'm sure he'll cut you a deal because he's just a good dude.
So Justin sent me a message. Our podcast just broke 10,000 downloads.
No kidding.
We're actually at 10,025 right now.
Yeah.
Look at that.
I'm going to send Justin a photo of your fish, and he can post it up there in the comments I can't on the live video.
I don't think you can post photo in the comments.
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
We'll see if he can.
Well, he's an admin too.
If he can, I mean, if anybody can.
If anybody can do anything. Like
can.
Nick on a Stick was invented by Justin.
Sure was. Idea was by us. Execution was all Justin.
Thanks, Justin.
All right, so check it out. We did ask you also a couple weeks ago to send us your best hunting and fishing story. And we did get one that was emailed through YouTube. But the name isn't there, and it said it was a piebald hunt, but there's nothing attached to it, and I can't respond to it. It looked really cool. It sounded
that's
really
a cool hunt, yeah.
But if you could please send us your contact information, that would be wonderful. Unfortunately, I don't know who you are, so I'm speaking to a random arbitrary person possibly. I don't know.
Right.
But it actually it was a .ca email forwarding, so it means it was somebody listening from Canada, actually. Right. Who would have thunk it?
Well, that hunt can't happen right now.
Well,
can't
if
even
he's
get there.
if he's in Canada,
That's
lives
true.
in Canada, yeah, he can. They're going to lose a lot of money from
Can't
duck
go to
season
Canada
this year.
right now, Nick.
They get the border shut down?
Yeah.
I didn't even know that.
But if you're going to sneak across the border, it's probably the easiest one.
You might want to put a disclosure after that.
But I have never done that. See, but when I was living in Wisconsin, you didn't need to have a passport yet to go to Canada. Now you do. So
Well, it's been that way for almost 11
a
years.
long time. Yeah.
Yep.
I bet it's been longer than that. It's been a while.
I think it's been 11 or 12 years because a lot of people that went to apply for new passports, it was either, like I said, last year or the year before, they were fighting the backlog of people that had to renew because they finally hit their 10 years on their passport. So that's the only reason I was able to remember it's been that long.
That's where I'm sitting right now. I got to renew. Not renew. I got to start over. It's been too long.
Yeah, you got to start over.
I still got 5 years on mine.
They're not going to let you out of the country again.
Not after what we heard.
Of course, if you went to
What
the
the heck
ATA
did
show
you
with us
hear?
last year, you would definitely be on the no-fly list.
Yep.
What now?
Nothing. Nothing.
You know, you want to hear a funny story about flying? So, Rob O'Neill,
Okay.
the guy, the SEAL that shot Bin Laden.
Yeah.
This is old news, but I still find it ironic. So he kills Bin Laden. And then he was on a Delta. Was it Delta? I better get this right.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure it's Delta.
I don't know.
I'm going to go with it. If I'm wrong, shoot me. No pun intended. But anyways, He didn't have his mask on, or he took it off, and they.
Oh, I do know this story.
He didn't put on fast enough. And he's like, seriously, and they banned him from the airline.
Yep. I think you're right. I think it was Delta. That's where I would put my money.
So he kills Bin Laden. Bin Laden crashes or has people crash planes, but was never banned from the airlines. Rob was. How twisted is that? Look, and I get it. I'm not just not getting in the devil's advocate. Like, well, the rules are rules. Yeah, I get that, but it's still the irony of it when it's all said and done.
Right.
So, in any case, you like your shirt, Nick? Now that you got it on,
love it.
We didn't start the live until after you changed, but we can fix that for the next roundabout. Matt, you like the shirt?
Love it.
You guys want to give away another one?
Yeah, if you want to.
You want to do it next? Let's do it in the 7 o'clock hour.
Yeah.
We got a couple minutes.
Yeah.
All right, we'll take a quick break. If you listen on Facebook Live, go to backtolodge.com. You'll be able to hear all the music, all the fun, all the entertainment and jokes until we go to podcast, and then you'll hear our potty mouth. Ha! So stick around. We'll be right back. You're listening to Back to Lodge on 100.9 The Farm.
Hey, let's just be honest. No one can ever completely beat a mature whitetail census. But if you play your cards right, you can fool them. Now, for all the work you put in to getting this close, make sure the camo you choose is up to the task. Mossy Oak, made for moments like this.
Usually right about now, we'd be playing some music, but due to restrictions and copyrights, we can't allow music to play. So if you'd like to hear music in between breaks, tune in every Wednesday evening from 6 to 9 p.m. Central and hear us live at backtothelodge.com. Click the Listen Now button and you'll be back to the lodge.
Icey-Tek now has tumblers and apparel. Check out icey-tek.com or visit the Hardware House in Huntingdon, Bennett's Hardware of McKenzie, or Rev Power Sports in Jackson to find all your Icey-Tek coolers and accessories. Icey-Tek, the classic roto-molded cooler that started an entire industry. 100% veteran-owned and operated. Icey-Tek, USA.
100.9 The Farm, and we are back to the lodge. So we're getting ready to wrap up the first hour. We will do another t-shirt giveaway, and Matt said we'll do it in the 7 o'clock hour. So if you're listening in other time zones, we are Central Time here in West Tennessee. And Matt even said if you want your t-shirt autographed, he will sign it for you.
Okay. Now you're doing what I did.
Weirdo.
So what's going on this week?
I don't know, man.
Do you know what day it is?
Barely. But because
Only because you're here.
We finally have internet set up at the new shop.
Yeah, we do.
So I've actually been able to sit down and actually get some work done. And when one of the things that I do while I'm working is I type in dates and that kind of stuff. So today I do actually know because I've been on the computer a little bit. So
what is today's date?
21st.
Oh, very good.
Look at me go.
Wow.
Didn't even look at my watch.
Your Apple Watch.
Yeah, you'll have one.
No, I will not.
Give it time.
You might
Give
have
it
one.
time.
You have one?
I don't. It's not on, but I have one.
Good job, Luke.
Hey, now.
Oh, man.
But I don't know what's going on. We got shop is getting close.
Yeah.
Close. Maybe not to where we foresee it being finished, but I mean done at this point.
I'll tell you what, let's have some fun with this.
Oh, goodness.
So we talked about last week, the new coolers are here. The new cooler is the baby blue Icey-Tek 25. Dude, a lot of people have bought them. We still have some. But I'll tell you what, on the live video on Facebook, because we're trying to build this audience a little bit, if you share our Facebook live video and comment that you shared it, Matt's going to write it down and track.
And don't share it private, please. Please make sure you change it to public. Otherwise, we can't verify.
And at the end of the show, we will give away a brand new Icey-Tek cooler to somebody that did that.
Wow.
How's that?
Wow.
Boy, am I feeling generous.
Yeah. Nick, this one's not your fault.
No, this is totally my fault.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I'm okay with that because look, it's a hot color. I've had people messaging me already. They got their first one. They were shipped out Monday. So the people that were close got them Tuesday. And I already had, 3 people today?
Yep.
Even Leslie. People were messaging me, I love this cooler. This is so awesome. Look, it's already the Icey-Tek. So it's the Icey-Tek technology. We were showing off in 1100 yesterday. Nick, you'll like this story. Sitting in the warehouse, hasn't been used since the 4th of July. We didn't leave ice in it. We took everything, including the water, out of it.
Drain plugs are even open.
No, they're
They're
closed.
not. They are closed.
Opened the lid on it yesterday, and there was cold water condensation in the box.
What? Wow.
That even impressed me, and I'm the owner of the company. So we were showing it to actually it was the crew from Spectrum Charter Cable that came out to put our internet in, and they're waiting for the guy to repair the pole connection with the bucket truck. They were like, "Hey, what's this?" And we opened it up like, "Oh, there's cold water in there." He's like, "Did you guys have ice in here?" Not since July. So yes, felt great to say that. So if you want to win an Icey-Tek cooler, go to Facebook, Back to the Lodge, and share the live video. And then comment that you shared it. And Matt's going to keep a nice little running list somewhere. Oh, here, I got a pen. Now you're good to go. And you can get yourself a baby blue 25 quart cooler. How cool is that? You guys are supposed to agree with me. You suck at
I said yeah.
That was a little late.
Sorry.
That's right.
Yeah.
We don't do his voice anymore either. We'll get to that later.
We'll get to it later.
Long story. I was disappointed. We'll just leave it that way.
Well, I told you up front that I didn't do that voice very well.
Good. It doesn't matter now.
Oh. Doritos.
I'm going to smack him. We're going to take a quick break. We got to take our little station identification pause.
Not yet.
You said 4 minutes.
Yeah. We still have 5.
I can't see the monitors tonight. This is like a total screw up of planning tonight. Audio's not. Can you guys hear us in Facebook land? I don't even know. The comments quit working. People are dropping. I think we lost the feed. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
We can go now.
Okay. When we come back, we'll give away another t-shirt. How's that sound?
Yeah.
All right. You're listening to Back to the Lodge on 100.9 The Farm.
This country was born to believe in something larger than itself. A belief that the citizens within it could accomplish anything. From defeating an empire to sending a man to the moon. We built cities, formed the land, and through this an original spirit was born. It has forged friendships, been celebrated, and at times been the cause of debate. We might not always agree, but there is one thing we can all agree on. Love of country and love of a fine bourbon. America Bourbon. Vet-owned and made proudly in the USA. Available nationwide at most leading retailers and at americabourbon.com.
Get up! Woo! Look at there. This moment was brought to you by Huntingdon Outdoors, a leader in the waterfowl industry for over 25 years. Check us out at HuntingdonOutdoors.com. Huntingdon Outdoors has been helping waterfowl hunters make the most of their time in the field for over 25 years. We are a family-owned company, and we're proud to serve duck and goose hunters just like you. We make high-quality, innovative decoys and hunting products that you can afford, helping you focus on what's really important. Check us out at HuntingdonOutdoors.com. Innovation, quality, customer service. That's Huntingdon Outdoors. Get real. Get Huntingdon.
100.9 The Farm. And we are back to the lodge. I was trying to get you to start so I could
Back to the lodge.
How's that go again?
Back to the lodge.
He's got that.
Sounds like a 12-year-old trying to lower his voice.
He's like, back to the lodge.
Back to the lodge. And then Nick comes in with the
back to the lodge.
That's good.
Dude, okay, you're not going to believe me, but my voice sounds so much better on your mic than mine. I'm not kidding.
Why is that?
It's EQ'd differently.
So you mean he actually, his voice is actually, he's switching the microphone out.
You take that one.
Oh boy, here we go.
Back to the lodge.
See what I mean?
Oh. Matt, you just lost your microphone.
This one isn't.
Oh, yeah.
This one isn't like big and fluffy.
You got to get closer to that one, I think.
I don't want to.
You got to turn his mic volume up when you moved it.
Nick's been licking this one. I watch him.
That's why I don't share your microphones. All right, check it out. So if you're just tuning in, we are live on Facebook Live at Back to the Lodge on Facebook. Tonight is the night. If you want to win a brand new... that was the voltmeter going off. If you want to win a brand new baby blue Icey-Tek 25 quart cooler. Are you okay?
I think Nick wants one.
Nick's like squirming in his pants over there.
The way you're
All
saying
you
it.
have to do is like and share the live video. And then once you've shared the live video, comment, done, shared, completed, mission accomplished, whatever. We'll know you did it. And we'll get you entered. We had 3 people already comment that they took care of that. And that was Megan Cruz Miller, Matt Simpson, and Amy, oh boy, Janicek.
Yeah,
We'll go with that.
Yeah, I like it.
If I got it wrong, Amy, I do apologize. I am horrible with names. It's not my forte. Although we have Matthew Dretzka, and that took me a good couple weeks to learn how to say that.
But it shouldn't. I've said my entire life I've dealt with, your name is hard. It's literally exactly the way that it is spelled. Exactly the way. It's the Z scares people. That's what it is.
Your wife is trying to get a cooler. She said, done. Hope we love you.
Hey, Hope, how about you get back my cooler?
Uh-oh. I thought you had your cooler in the back of the truck.
That one. But my 55.
Oh, the red
Remember
one?
when we were going fishing and I told you I couldn't find, I walked outside and couldn't find my 55.
Yeah.
I knew it was there, but it wasn't where I had it. I came home that night and I got genuinely concerned that somebody walked off with it.
Uh-oh.
Turns out, my wife, she let her friend borrow it, which is fine. Just wish I would have known.
So is it back yet?
No.
Oh. Well, I think that's...
Well, just like you gave away my my cooler, I was going to bring a t-shirt home for you today.
Oh.
Instead, it's in the trash can.
Don't throw away this shirt. It's brand new. We can give it to somebody.
Well,
Hope said she used it for Costco.
you did not use it for Costco. I'm not going to get into
She
this.
said we. That's we, not I.
Not we, as in me and her.
Well, her and her friend.
But they didn't. They didn't go because the line was too long.
Oh.
Truth comes out.
Yeah.
These
Now what?
these marital things are getting interesting.
Yeah. Hoping she fires back with something.
Not yet. I'm actually kind of like quiet because I'm waiting to see what Hope has to say on the video. Lovers quarrel on the air.
Hi, Cabry.
Who's Cabry?
A little girl that I coached last year.
Like, this is getting really interesting.
I just got a message saying that Cabry heard my voice on the radio and got excited.
We're sorry, Cabry.
So now I'm saying her name on the radio.
Aw.
Yeah.
Hi, Cabry.
And I loved how he paused afterwards, waiting for a response from that.
I'll tell you what, this kid can flat out swing a bat.
Really?
If Cabry, you know this, if you keep your eye on the ball. She likes to lift her head, but if she can stay in it,
Out of here.
hope you're not getting that shirt.
She did comment. She's like, give me my shirt. He's like, no.
Nope. Nope, not getting
Deb
it.
Ballard tuned in on the Facebook Live. So yeah, give us a like, give us a share on Facebook Live. We're going to build that audience up. Comment that you got it done. We're going to have to set the rules. If you're our attorney, if you're a significant other, you're disqualified. If you work for the company, you are disqualified. If you produce the show, you are disqualified. Everybody else is free game.
My buddy Daniel just tuned in. He's my Pensacola buddy that brought us into the local places last time we were down there. And his birthday was yesterday, I believe. So happy birthday, buddy.
Yeah, happy birthday.
There you go. So check it out. We just had the Bassmaster High School Championship, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, something along that.
Finals. Right here in Huntingdon, Tennessee. They wrapped up yesterday with the final weigh-in yesterday afternoon. Some of the teams, I think there was 2 teams from Henry County that actually took it, or were in the top 5. Last I had checked in, I have not seen the final results yet. But they had Bass and Bassmaster set up over across from the street from the bank, from Carroll Bank and Trust. Pretty decent little turnout. A lot of nice boats parked in the square. Definitely made me jealous when you see high school kids rolling around in 50,000-foot bass boats.
Shoot. I saw a very...
She said, say my name.
I'm not saying her name. Not saying your name. I actually, a couple days ago, I was driving through town. I saw a white truck, a white Silverado, pulling a black boat with black power poles.
So you got excited.
Motor. No, I thought it was Chase.
Oh!
So it was Friday. I called Chase. I said, what are you doing in town? Why didn't, what do you hear and you didn't tell me? And he goes, Matt, I'm on Reelfoot guiding. So I just saw you. He said, no, Matt. And then he put the person he was guiding, like I could hear him on the phone. I was like, oh, okay. Or maybe he is.
You just didn't believe him?
And they hammered him again.
Well, that's what he does.
I know it's what he does. I know.
Any plans for deer season, Nick? Guess not. Matt, any plans for deer season?
Oh, yeah.
I knew by your response when it was the, yep, I got it. It's cool.
Wow.
Yeah, I've got it.
We learn you quick.
You didn't even give me a chance to say that I was talking to my stepdad the other day about going deer hunting.
Okay, so let's hear it.
Well, I mean, we haven't actually made a set in stone plan yet. We were going to talk about it, though.
We've got a lot of things planned this year. I mean, from the different hunts. Like
you've gotten things planned.
Trying to get Walter down.
Yeah. There's no try. I mean, he said he's coming.
I'm trying to get my dad down, and then my cousin Alex. I'm gonna try to get those 3 down. That's what I'm gonna try to do this year.
Yep.
So, and if my cousin gets this free time that he thinks he's gonna be getting, it's a super nice way of saying furloughed. He's gonna come down, and well, hopefully I can put him on a deer.
By the way, Debbie commented on
I know. I saw.
She said, say her name.
Nope. Not saying your name either. Neither of them.
Who is it?
No.
He won't say his wife's name on the air.
Oh.
I'm not sure why.
Don't want to.
Can I say
You
it?
were throwing a little tantrum. We've already said it. I've said hope like 50 times.
Not Dad.
Where did this dad thing come from? This has been going on for like 2 weeks now. Literally had the guys in the warehouse walking the other day like, hey, Dad, Daddy, Dad?
No, it's never been Daddy. That's
Will,
weird.
Will has said that once, and it's really weird. Is it just because of age?
No, truthfully, it comes from the fact that you hold the veto power of the jobs that we're doing. We run everything by you before we do any of it. That's why. It's just, hey, let's make sure Dad's okay with this.
It's so weird. So we had an Amish guy deliver some wood the other day.
Not just any Amish guy. It's Philip.
Say his name. Great guy. Well, I haven't met Philip, so
you had an opportunity.
Gentleman.
Not going to get into that with you.
Anyways, this guy's apparently a very great guy. Super great guy. And for whatever reason, they said, well, he asked them something. Mm-hmm. You can probably help me here. What did he ask you? And you're like, oh, we got to call Dad.
Oh, I don't know.
Anyways, somehow or another, they made the comment, we have to check with Dad, or let's call Dad. Or
yeah.
Maybe Dad will approve.
Yeah, we said something like, I don't know if Dad would like that. And he looked at our buddy Will and says, well, I don't know your dad. And I don't know what he... well, hold on. Let me back this up. Dad isn't actually our dad.
We roll like that.
And he was more confused by that statement that we would call another grown man dad that was not our dad. Put it to you this way. I called Will a dum-dum at one point, and our best friend, Mr. Phillip, said, well, I teach my boys not to call other people bad names. And I was like, if you think dum-dum's bad.
Doesn't that make you feel smaller when somebody says something like that, though?
Yeah. No.
It's like, oh. Matt's like, no. I'm still going to embarrass somebody.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, my goodness.
No, but he pulled us out of some holes, and that rough cut that he got us is gorgeous.
Yeah, so we did, just the kind of paint the picture. So obviously if you work in the outdoors or building construction materials, especially wood, was
it's coming down
through the roof. I mean, well over $1 per footboard. Highest it's ever been, as far as I can tell.
From what I heard it was about 200% is what the cap, where it maxed at one point was 200% what it normally.
And that's the highest I think I've ever seen it.
It was crazy. I mean, a 4x8 half-inch plywood was like $38 or something disgusting.
Yeah, something crazy. But anyways, so we made the executive decision after the kids checked with Dad, and we decided to go with rough cut lumber from the Amish, and it looks amazing.
Well, just for the builders out there, we're not doing any load supporting.
No, this is all trim board, decorative accent wall, stuff like that.
Yep.
You know, the bathroom's outlined in it. So like when you go in our bathroom, it's like the Taj Mahal of outhouses.
Sort of.
But it's not an outhouse. It's just have you seen the bathroom yet?
Yeah.
Okay. It's so nice. But Matt won't use it.
Nope. Went outside again.
He did number 2 outdoors again today.
For the third time in like 2
We
weeks.
have running water and a toilet and a sink.
Yep. I just don't like being talked to when I'm using the bathroom.
Those big spiders.
Golly.
He can't handle that.
They're not just big. If I could find a saddle, I could ride them. Like, these jokers are huge.
Tell one of them to go get you a sandwich or something.
I'm telling you, one of them walked out of the bathroom 2 days ago with a cigarette and a mom tattoo and was calling me worse names.
You just need one to tickle your butt cheek, and you are going to come running out of there. I think that's why he has to go outside, because if something does get near him, there's easy exit and escape.
I had full 100%. I was going to use the indoor plumbing today. Walked in there. There was one sitting right next to the toilet. I'm like, no, occupied. Sorry, my fault, buddy. I'll step out.
Stop on them.
They're 6 foot up on the wall.
Just shake hands with him and ask him to get out.
Matt can't reach that high.
No, I can't. I can't, and I won't. So anything else? It could be anything else. We could have snakes in there, or it doesn't matter.
Matt does not do well with spiders.
No.
I mean, I'm not a fan, but Matt is repulsively, obsessively terrified of little things he can't see.
Especially when these are the size of me. I stepped on one the other day and it threw my foot back at me.
I like to make little jokes, but you're not that little. These are decent-sized spiders.
They slam doors. We used to think that there was a ghost.
Easily just said, stop giving the spiders airtime. They're going to get more bold.
They're just gentle giants.
Easily, shout out to Easily. He's the guy that's been basically our contractor up there doing all the work, and I've been helping him. He knows everything that I'm saying is true right now.
Well, I tell you what, I kind of hinted at it today, but Nick, you're going to get a kick out of this. Easley's really going to get a kick out of this. And if Hope is listening, she's really going to get a kick out of this. This is your wife.
Oh, I don't know her. I don't know her. Never heard of her.
I have been taking candid camera shots.
Oh, God.
For the last 2 months. There will be a calendar available for 2021. If you want one of the funniest, goofiest, ugliest calendars.
No, come on. Nothing ugly about it.
Are you in it?
Yes.
Half naked, hanging from a hammer, swinging from the wall.
Yeah. I threw a ninja star.
So, okay. Dangerous. So I'm going to tell this story because this really kind of ticked me off.
Okay.
So there was this metal star hanging on the building, like decorative. And I'm like, well, that's
probably what, 6 inch? Like, it's not,
yeah,
it wasn't
it's small,
that big.
6 inch star. So I get somebody just commented, Tara Hicks said shared. Tara, we got you entered. So anyway, somebody had taken this star and screwed it to the fascia board of the building. So we didn't have a screw gun on, so I was like, I'll just bend it, pop it off. So we did. I'm like, dang, this thing's really sharp. So I throw it like a Chinese star at the front of the building. And it sticks. I mean, right in the wood. I'm like, oh, I didn't even have to throw it very hard. Matt sees this. He's like, oh, I got to do this. So Matt throws it, sticks it. Then Will grabs it. Like, I got to try it. You know, we're like little kids. Mm-hmm. We found something that could hurt somebody. We must play with it. So Will throws it, bends it. Throws it again, bends it, doesn't stick. Throws it again, bends it, doesn't stick. He says, back up. I'm going to throw this as hard as I can. He throws it again, doesn't stick. Matt goes, I got this. It's like a running start.
Like like Happy Gilmore.
This was like shotgun formation.
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards. Matt jumps back, gets about 3 steps in his back step, 3-step forward lunge, and wham! Slams it in the building.
It's
about 10 feet high.
You can't even reach it.
No, he can't reach it. And I can barely reach it. And he stuck it in so deep that it was wedged in the board. I mean,
oh my gosh.
Not coming out. It's still in there, isn't it?
It is still in there.
Y'all haven't gotten it out?
No, we can't.
It lives there now. But we put a hammer to it, like, to pull it off like a nail.
Yeah.
And easily hung on it. I hung on it. Like, it's in there. It's in there so deep that we can actually hang from that star off the building.
Oh my gosh.
Yep. Because I'm so strong. I threw it with my
The
good
whole
hand.
140 pounds hanging from it.
Yeah.
Did you throw it with your strong hand?
With my strong hand.
My strong hand.
Give me your other hand.
No,
I can't. It's not strong enough.
But we've got some photos. Like I said, there was Matt hanging from the wall. I've got Will posing while he's standing on something he shouldn't have.
Yep.
He was pretty sweaty.
Yep. He
Topless.
always is. Both of those things. Sweaty and topless.
This is going to be, look, it's all PG-13. There's some really interesting angles of Matt and Will framing out or cutting out the
best way you
outlets.
could have said it.
And they put the post office stamp on it. Let's just put it that way. But that will probably be Mr. November or December. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But there will be a calendar. Back to the
Glamour
lodge.
Shot Nick is making it, right?
Oh, yeah. Glamour Shot. No, we'll do a new Glamour Shot Nick for the calendar.
Ooh.
Calendars will be on sale for $19.99. They will be out before the holidays. So you can get your Back to the Lodge calendar.
Wow.
It'll be worth it. I promise.
If you're just tuning in, it's kind of a shenanigan evening. But if you want to win an Icey-Tek 25 quart baby blue, the new color, new, as in just came out this week. All you got to do is go to Facebook, Back to the Lodge, like and share, stay tuned in, and then comment when you've done that you've done it, shared, whatever, just let us know, and we will get you entered. But at the end of the show, we are going to draw a winner for a brand new Icey-Tek cooler. How cool is that?
That's right.
It's awesome.
I mean, or it's like Christmas, but it's not. Anyways, speaking of Christmas and giveaways,
I like it. I knew where you're going. Yep. Hammer down.
I think it's time.
Is it time?
I think it's time.
I have no idea what we're talking about.
What are we supposed to do in the 7 o'clock hour, Nick?
T-shirt giveaway.
There you go.
Welcome back to the show, Nick. I'm glad you came. Thank you.
You said Christmas time, and I was like, and there was no, like, you didn't even hint that was, continue.
All right. So for the T-shirt giveaway, here's what we're going to do. Go to Facebook.com, log in, or use your app. Nobody goes to Facebook.com anymore.
It's super weird that you said. I was like, what is that?
Well, look, the other day I had to tell an employee that he could actually message his significant other by logging into social media. He goes, I don't have my phone. Remember? I'm like, www.facebook.com. Oh, yeah. Like, the younger generation forgets before apps there was websites. You can still use
He's
stuff.
not even younger.
No, he's older than me.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah,
wow.
he's older than me. I won't say who, but yeah, he's older than me. Anyways, the point is, here's what we'll do for the T-shirt giveaway. Something completely unorthodox. You ready for this?
Oh.
If you're on the Facebook Live, start tagging your friends that you think would have fun with these shenanigans. So just start tagging your friends. Whoever lists the most amount of friends in the next 15 minutes wins the shirt.
I like it.
How about that?
Timer. I'm gonna call it 7:30 right now.
Hey, look. Guess what?
For simple math.
Sure.
My on-air board has a timer.
What?
Yeah. You want me to start it?
We may have to give you a raise.
I'm
You
not.
want me to start it?
Yeah, start.
How long you wanna go?
15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Start tagging people on Facebook. Tag your friends. Hit the comment. We'll keep track of it. We can see what you're doing.
3, 2, 1. Go.
Okay. So then the first person to tag the most people. And look, if there's only 10 people in there right now, it's not a big deal. You only have to tag maybe 3 and you might win. You don't know.
Right.
So 15 minutes. Timer starts now. Whoever tags the most people will get a Back to the Lodge t-shirt, and Matt will sign it if you want.
Ooh.
He's giving me that, like, I'm sexy grin. But he doesn't want anybody to know. How's your wife doing?
I don't know who that is.
Dude, I hate it for him when he gets home.
I know. He's so in trouble.
But I'm not. You've met her. You know how we are.
Look, Will Easley's already tagged 3 people.
Hey.
4.
4?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 4 people. 5. He's off to the races,
Look
folks.
at who he's tagging. It's all our people.
It's all our friends. I don't know that person.
Me neither. I don't either.
He threw a curveball at you.
Here's the only thing that stinks. When people come on because they've been tagged, I don't want our audio paused.
Well, we're not. That's why
Okay.
we're still talking.
It sounded like you were warming up for a break.
And people that are just getting in their cars and they're, just getting off work and they're turning into 100.9, they're going, what in the heck are we listening to again? Look, if you haven't figured out by now, it's Wednesday night. So you're dealing with us clowns, and this is what you get. So check us out, backtolodge.com if you want to listen from home, or go to Facebook at Back to the Lodge.
Will Easley just tagged me.
I'm lost for words. How are you going to tag the show host?
Okay, but in all honesty, are you surprised?
No, not even slightly.
Not in the slightest. Easley's working his way to Mr. December, for sure. He may even be Mr. July as well.
Hey, for the calendar for December, if Will makes it to December, he should be Santa Claus, and you should be Mrs. Claus.
Do you know something about him that I don't? Is there a chance he's not going to make it?
I was thinking Matt would be March in a green suit.
Right. But like,
did you get that?
You said what now? March
in a green suit. Now he gets it. I knew he didn't get it because there was no reaction. Okay.
Yeah.
But there was somebody who was hot, sweaty, and shirtless, chipping away at the floor who might make Mr. July.
With a hammer chisel?
Yeah.
Oh.
Had you forgotten?
Yeah. I forgot about that.
Oh, we got like 6 pictures of you, buddy.
Oh, God. July.
You are not getting out of this calendar.
July. That is a hot month.
January could be good, dude.
You're so stupid.
The way you said that even sounded feminine.
It goes great with it.
If you would want to buy... I'm just curious. Nick, okay, if you're listening and you know Nick Conder, musician, songwriter, co-host, producer, great dude. This is just completely random. If you want to see Nick in a calendar, call us at 866-708-FARM, 866-708-3276. And if I know you're going to buy them, I'm going to go ahead and make more of them. Because he can answer the phone. And if it rings, we'll take a break. Because I just want to know. This will be easy.
Will Easley said that you and Nick are mean.
Why are we mean? What did we do to him?
I'm not exactly
We're
sure.
mean.
You're the one calling him names.
No, I wasn't. I think you... I don't know. I don't honestly know. Look, I've worked with him long enough just to ignore a lot of it.
I just pick on you.
I wonder if he figured...
That's not true. I pick on Nick.
I wonder if he figured...
Yeah.
I'm not going to say it on the air.
What's that?
I'm not going to say it on the air.
Well,
I wonder if he fixed the issue.
We have a caller.
Oh, please answer that.
Can I go live air?
Yeah, just
Okay.
be careful.
Here we go. Ready? Hello, you're on Back to the Lodge.
And you're live, so be careful.
Hey, y'all boys are doing a great job, and I, for one, would love to see Nick, Hammer Shot Nick, on a calendar.
Yeah. Who do we have the pleasure with speaking with?
This is Alfonso.
That's definitely Will.
I knew it was.
Will, what's up, buddy?
Oh, just enjoying the night.
Just enjoying the night. Will, we want to definitely give you credit for all the hard work you've been putting into the new building and studio. We definitely appreciate the quality and the hours that you've been putting in, but you definitely are not getting out of this.
Oh, the calendar?
Yeah.
Oh, I look forward to it. So we have a good backdrop.
Is there any shout out that you want to give Mr. Phillip?
Mr. Phillip, Rome Creek, Levy Road. If you need any good mixed hardwoods, go see Phillip. Tell him the guys from Icey-Tek sent you. Tell him you love him, and have a nice day.
Well, we appreciate you calling in. We will definitely put Nick on the calendar, and we still have a couple more weeks to get some more photos put together. So,
Excellent. Y'all keep doing the good work.
all right, buddy.
All right,
We'll
brother.
see you soon.
See you.
Of course it was him.
On the bright side, Nick, nobody else called in, so
Yeah. Can always count on Will.
Unless if you need him to be there early.
I gotta steal the phone back there. Let's see where we're at. So if you're just tuning in, you can go on Facebook at Back to the Lodge and like and share the video. Let us know you did that. And then you're going to get entered to win an Icey-Tek cooler. And then somebody who tags the most people will be entered to win a t-shirt in the 15 minutes. So you got 10 minutes left, right?
Yeah.
We are 6.5 minutes in.
How much time's left?
Do your math.
That would be 9. Don't
We'll
make
just
me
call
do
it
math.
8.5.
8.5, yeah.
So
Okay.
anyways, Will, we love you, but you work for us. So you are disqualified. Plus you already have a shirt. Let's see here. Let's see who's been
Tara's
tagged.
in the lead.
Tara Williams Hicks is in the lead. So right now she is in the lead with maybe 3 people too. There's some multiple names in there. But anyways, if you tag the most people in the next, we'll call it 8.5 minutes, you're going to win a t-shirt, Tara. So keep it up. And if you want to compete with her, then just keep on tagging people. It's real easy. I don't know how to use this phone. All right,
Get
so
used to it,
I
man.
broke down. Matt is going to be so happy right now, and I hate talking about this because he gets so happy. I broke down this week.
Yeah, buddy.
Dude, I'm happy too.
I'm glad you're finally stepping over to the good side.
Yeah.
I'll let you break the news, but
I got an iPhone.
yeah, buddy. Welcome to the club.
I left the Apple world in 2013, 14.
Welcome back. Welcome back.
If you say to the iPhone, I'm going to smack the living crap out of you. So Maddie, I don't know how you say that. She said she shared the video. So we just have to verify that you shared the video publicly, and you will be entered. So yeah, I broke down and got the new iPhone. What did I get? 12 Pro.
Yeah, new one.
So that'll be here this week, and I'm trying to use Matt's phone, which is an iPhone, and it's been so long, I don't know how to use it. So I feel like I'm going to be one of those guys who like, my phone rings. I'm like, can you help me answer this?
But you have 2 guys right here that own iPhones and can, coach you through it.
Think about how easy we can send stuff to them now.
I know, everything Apple is just so compatible with each other. I mean, it is ridiculous.
It's that environment. It just is.
I like my Android.
Of course you do.
Well, look, and me being like, I love my Apple products, but I get that the Androids can do maybe some cooler, different things. I don't need those. I need a phone to work, be simple, and when I get the next generation of that phone, I don't have to relearn how this phone works. That's what I like.
Yeah.
And I am deep into the environment at this point with the watch and the AirPods and the MacBook, and like I'm just at
he's a
this
poster
point,
child.
At this point, they all talk to each other so easily. So, and Apple CarPlay in a car, which my truck doesn't have that because I have an older truck now.
My truck does.
But it just looks better.
My truck has it.
Oh,
When we plugged my phone up in your truck, on
yeah,
the way to
it
Texas,
like hijacked my entire GPS system.
but
Like
it
the
looks-
whole
but
system.
It looks great, doesn't it? Like
yeah, sure.
it works really well. It just does.
And the main reason I got it was, look, at this point, I've got the 10 plus something on the Android, and the iPhone camera has now exceeded. But even though Android keeps up and they go back and forth, the problem is system compatibility. So just like the Facebook Live right now, the image is reversed. It's mirrored. So when you see 100.9 The Farm True Country in the background on Facebook Live, it's mirrored. So it's flipped. You can't read it. It's backwards. Well, Android removed the capability to reverse it and mirror it back. iPhone allows you to do that. Android does not allow you to see all the comments on posts. iPhone does. When you upload video from Android to social media, especially Facebook, it doesn't get the full pixelation as it does from iPhone. So you want to talk about prejudice in the product. Apple is way more competitive when you're doing marketing, building videos, content. Even just like this live right now, the quality of it plus the mirror image would be gone and it would be better quality. So
Everything that we're getting into.
And that's it. I mean, look, man, there are points for Android. There are. But for what we are doing, and look at all the I know that there are some major media producers out there that are not using Apple. I know that there are, but for someone getting into it, what is the first thing that they recommend them go buy? It's a MacBook.
Yeah.
It's a MacBook.
Tara Hicks is tagging a lot of people, so go Tara, go. You are doing a great job. You are definitely in first place for the shirt so far. But don't stop. Keep going. You're doing great. I don't want to tell anybody to stop going. No, keep it up.
Got almost 3.5 minutes left.
I think it's safe to call it.
Oh, is she that far ahead?
Yeah. I mean, she's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7 or 8. Uh-oh. We won't call it. Maddie's tagging people now, too.
Uh-oh.
So she's at 1.
Yeah, let's let it.
I knew we shouldn't have.
And the race is on, and here comes Terry. Okay. Maddie goes to the outside. Let's see what happens. I guess we shouldn't call the race.
Maddie goes to the outside.
And Terry comes up in the middle on the backside. Here comes Maddie. I'm edging up in the front. Yeah, we can keep this going.
Maddie, you got a ways to go.
Timer's ticking. No, we won't call the race. Look, it's
still got what, about 3
speaking
minutes?
of calling things, and this isn't necessarily outdoors, but it is sport related, and we are going to definitely watch this probably outdoors. Who's your pick for the Tyson fight?
Dude, I'm gonna have to go with Tyson though.
Matt's shaking his head.
No, it's not that. It's not that. Look, it's Tyson, but man, Roy looks fast, and man, I don't know. It's going to be Tyson. If I had to put money down, it's Tyson.
I'm going with Tyson too. So I mean, 3 votes for Tyson.
I think defensively, Roy's got him by a mile, but if Tyson can just get that one. Now look, Tyson's also a much bigger guy. So
yeah.
It's going to be fun regardless.
Tyson doesn't have the reach on this fight though, does he?
I don't know.
I don't think it's going to matter.
I don't know.
Because Tyson is good at the close in uppercut,
but
especially.
I think Tyson was like a 220 fighter, and I think Roy was like a 190. And like 30 pounds is a lot when boxing divisions are like every 8 pounds or something silly. So, I've got Tyson. Tyson is who I think has got it. But
okay,
they're going back and forth now. This is kind of fun. Although Maddie said, "Well, I lost it." I said just a bit outside. So Maddie tagged another, then Tara tagged, then Maddie tagged, then Tara tagged. Then Maddie said, yeah. Somebody tuned in. Tara tagged. Oh. Damn, man, Tara's going to town. Come on, Maddie, you can do it. So anyways, if you are watching, holy cow. What happened there? I hit the wrong button. Fix that. See, that's why I don't like those phones. I got big fingers. It don't work.
Okay, going back to the sports. Back a couple of fights, whenever it was Roy against McGregor. You remember that fight? McGregor is in UFC, I think.
Yeah.
When did Roy fight McGregor?
Roy did not.
You're thinking of Mayweather.
What am I thinking? Okay, Mayweather. That fight. Okay. Did they ever swap rings? Did they ever have that fight?
No.
Okay.
No.
Because I know there was talk about it, but I don't know if it ever happened.
It'll never happen.
No, there's no way Roy Jones would step into...
Not Roy Jones.
Oh, yeah. Now you got me doing it. Floyd Mayweather. There's no way Floyd Mayweather would step into the octagon with McGregor. Number one, look, I do give McGregor credit for being arrogant enough to say he could box. Because you can't just start boxing.
And look, he looked a whole lot better.
Oh, he trimmed down immensely.
Against who I think is the best defensive fighter of all time.
Absolutely.
In Mayweather.
I give him a lot of credit, but you can't... Look, I give more credit to McGregor for stepping into the boxing ring because there's no way Mayweather would survive in the octagon. Period.
No, right. It's
It would be
completely
over
Yeah.
so fast, it's not even funny.
Yep.
So, I had full expectation that Mayweather would win. Unfortunately, I didn't get to watch the fight live because Hurricane Harvey hit us that same night. The storm hit, power went out. We lost our
What
mind.
kind of time we looking at?
We are 30 seconds over.
30 seconds over. What's the count? I saw there was another one.
Tara's running away with it.
Oh, she is? Okay.
Yeah, she's running away with it. She's got, by my quick math, she's got 18-5 is the next closest.
Woo.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. Christy had 7.
So that's it.
Time's up.
There's another one for Tara.
You said 15 minutes, right?
Yeah.
15 minutes is up.
Ding, ding, ding,
Ding, ding, ding. So our winner is
Tara Hicks.
Tara. Go ahead and comment. Well, if you don't want to comment, just message us. But tell us what size shirt you want and contact number.
Just text me.
Matt's got it. Oh, you know him?
Yeah. Not that.
Oh, okay.
Not.
I'm like disqualified now?
No. No.
Awesome. Well, Terry, you won yourself an Icey-Tek t-shirt. I'm sorry. Back to the Lodge t-shirt. And Matt will sign it for you since he knows you. Because that would be awkward. So when does the mic standogram start?
I don't know. She doesn't let me know anything.
I don't know if Deb's still watching or not. So anyways, the mic stand here in Huntingdon, Tennessee, which is the best place to grab wings around here, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
They have starting, because I thought it was going to start by now, but not quite. But one of the owners, Deb, has started what's called the mic standogram. Remember back in the day when you could hire somebody to do like a singing delivery message and, happy birthday, Mr. President. Nick's going to be doing that.
I am.
And I heard you're not going to have much on.
Oh. See, that's where you get into the real money.
Yeah. You're going to do great in Vegas.
I was just going to say the same thing. Dang.
Sign me up.
Golly. Or all those other places we said.
Hey, if you tag people, Tara, and who are all the people that tagged? Tara,
Maddie,
Christy,
Will Easley.
Will, yeah. If you're just tuning in, let your friends know that if they share the video, they are entered to win an Icey-Tek cooler, the new 25 Baby Blue, and they just have to comment that they shared it. Share it publicly, otherwise we can't verify that you shared it. Can't just take your word for it in today's world. So yeah, you have to share it. Comment that you shared or done or something like that, and we will make sure you're entered to win an Icey-Tek cooler that we are going to draw at the end of the show.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So, help me out. When's the next debate? I know, I'm like so detached with what's going on.
After watching the first two,
it's a poop show at this point.
Done.
But I want to know because you and I have some practicing to do.
Yeah.
I think Luke and Elmo need to have debate number 2 when this is done.
I think you need to find an Elmo, like just the head, and we'll make a video of it this time. Instead of it being live on air, we'll make a video of you two debating. We'll put little podiums. We'll take it to the next level.
Andy, if you're still tuned in, I need legal advice on this, if we can do that. I don't know if we can do that. And he doesn't even need a mask. He could just shave differently, and he could look like Luke Bryan.
I'm positive I just broke my pen.
You spilled your drink, broke your pen. You doing all right?
Dang it.
You did. You lost.
Did you lose the spring?
No. I told you, Ninja Star, man.
Oh my gosh, this is just getting out of control.
Hey, that was episode 3 or 4. No,
I don't know.
8.
8?
I don't know.
13. 13's gonna be out of
Definitely
control.
13.
That's next episode.
Yeah, I know.
Oh my gosh. We're going to take some song requests. You can message us on Facebook on the live video, but you can't listen to the music. Look, this is like such a goofy loop. So like you can go to backtolodge.com or obviously 100.9 FM The Farm, but you can go to the website link and listen live on the internet. Mm-hmm. But you can't go to Facebook and listen to the music. I don't get it. I just don't get it anymore.
It's one of them things, man, where it just doesn't make sense.
Maybe we should just start putting a YouTube link to the song that's playing in the comments.
You know what? We could also go YouTube Live during this.
Yep.
You're way more technologically. I'm going to be learning how to use a phone for the first time on Friday.
They're easy ones to learn.
Did you get the new entries?
Fine.
And yeah, I mean that's what I love about Apple is that it mixes simplicity with advanced. You know?
I don't know.
So basically, you know how like you were telling me for the longest time, Android always had that next advanced whatever, or had it by the time Apple came out.
And the battery never drained and it never crashed.
Okay, well think of the advancement that Android had, but with simplicity behind it. Much simpler.
I'm sure it will be in time. But I'm still going to have to... Oh, there's Andy. He said licenses. We need licenses. Andy, we need a Sesame Street license, and we need a Luke Bryan license. But look, here's the thing. If Luke hears this and he gets upset, we have some friends that could tell him to come up here, set the record straight.
Yeah, we do.
We do. Yeah. So, Luke, I'm not worried about, but I think Elmo we might need a license for.
Luke, we'd love to see you, man.
Elmo said, get on that, Andy.
Oh, man. We need to have Andy on the show sometime.
Yeah, we do.
I guess I ever met Andy.
No, you haven't met Andy.
I've never physically met Andy. I've spoke with him.
Yeah.
Andy is probably... If I could think of like... Remember the magazine GQ?
Okay.
That's Andy. He's a walking version of a magazine. Super, just pretty. You know, like when he has that song "Sharp Dressed Man." Yep, that's Andy. I am a straight, happy male, but Andy's a good-looking dude. I mean, he can go anywhere and get attention.
Wow, wow.
Somebody's throwing up a lot of laughing signs.
It's Andy. It's Andy.
Look, if you're single, going to Vegas with Andy would be very good.
Andy said he's got legs too.
Good, because Matt doesn't.
Ha ha ha. Andy, legally, can I hit him?
Hey, will Andy's legs make the calendar? Ooh.
That's a... You may be onto something here. We may have to combine Icey-Tek and Back to the Lodge staff, since he's technically kind of our general counsel.
Yeah.
Andy, you might just make the calendar, buddy. Now, see, if we put Andy in the calendar, we will really sell a lot of them.
Yeah, we would.
We really would.
I'd buy one.
Good, because you're not getting a free one. Man, we could put Andy...
Oh. Justin in his Viking hair.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We put... Look, I posted a... did you see I posted a picture of me and Justin when we met in San Diego? Yeah. It's on my Instagram, my personal Instagram. And I was going through my phone because I'm like, all right, I got to clean out all these photos. I'm switching to a new phone, save everything to my cloud. And I'm like, oh, there's when I met Justin years ago. I'm like, there we are, having champagne, sitting at some rooftop swanky place that we were invited to. And I don't know who everybody thought we were, but we were definitely not as important as people thought we were. Because we were sitting in this little VIP area, and it was completely roped off with security and everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was in town for an event, this speaking engagement event that they had there, and I was helping them with some of that. And they had celebrities there, and that's where I met David Hasselhoff. And anyways, so after I think it was the first night there, they said, "Hey, we got a VIP plan for you guys. Come on up." We go to this swanky rooftop, typical what you expect in California. You know? So we go up there, and they hand us a flute of champagne. I'm like, who drinks champagne?
Yeah,
it's not breakfast. So, anyways, we get the champagne flutes out, and somebody jumps out and goes, "I want to get a picture of you guys." And that was the picture of me and Justin. Fast forward an hour later into the night, there are people so drunk. I mean, this is what do you call those places? Not dive bars, not swanky bars, but lush bars. I don't know. Anyways, this realtor girl was really like, who are these guys? who are these people? Like she was dying to know. And I'm like, we're nobody. Well, Justin was doing, what do you call it? Like, not product fulfillment, customization of projects, like gifts, corporate gifting, stuff like that. And he goes, well, I do corporate gifts. And, she goes, well, I buy my clients, I think it was steak knives or something. He goes, oh, I can laser them. And dude, he's the salesman of the year. This guy could sell anything. And she was like, yeah, I'll buy it. Sure.
Well, good. I'm glad you're building him up because I'm going to crash him down.
For what?
Love Justin. Every time he changes his profile pic, I always say something real nice, like, wow, you're pretty, or something like that, which he always laughy faces or says something smart back. But then all he does is, like, he poos on me. he just, like, all he does is make fun of me. I'm about done giving you compliments, Justin. God.
You don't pick on Justin, buddy.
Oh, my God.
Justin's my boy.
Well, Justin's about to get it. He's about to get it.
I'm going to knock you out of that chair.
You can't.
On his behalf.
Legal didn't tell me we can hit each other yet.
Actually, you said, would we get in trouble? So he didn't answer.
I know.
And no, you're not going to get in trouble. I just unplugged the camera. It never happened.
What time we got to cut out, Nick?
We can take a break right now. We can flip the hour.
Cool.
All right. Listen, if you're tuned in on Facebook, stick around. We just have to unplug due to copyright for the music. But if you want to listen to the music and have all the fun, go to backtolodge.com. Or if you're here in West Tennessee, tune into 100.9 The Farm on your FM dial. But if you're already in West Tennessee, that's probably how you're listening to us anyways. So,
yeah.
I just totally lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I know.
Nothing new.
Nah.
You're listening to Back to the Lodge on 100.9 The Farm.
Hey, let's just be honest. No one can ever completely beat a mature whitetail census. But if you play your cards right, you can fool them. Now, for all the work you put in to getting this close, make sure the camo you choose is up to the task. Mossy Oak, made for moments like this.
Icey-Tek now has tumblers and apparel. Check out icey-tek.com or visit the Hardware House in Huntingdon, Bennett's Hardware of McKenzie, or Rev Power Sports in Jackson to find all your Icey-Tek coolers and accessories. Icey-Tek, the classic roto-molded cooler that started an entire industry. 100% veteran owned and operated. Icey-Tek, USA.
What? Man, you are off your game tonight.
Gosh.
I said ready.
I can't hear you with headphones on. 100.9 The Farm. We're back to the lodge. Now it's Nick's fault.
Yeah.
Thanks.
I heard ready, and I'm like, one, and I don't hear it. I'm like, yep, it's not going through.
Well, I didn't want to bring you in too early while he's still in the bag. Can't you see?
Yeah, well, you got too excited playing with your Nick on a stick.
I did. You got excited caressing him.
Dude, he was way more fun on the trip. He sat in the back seat and he never complained once.
Not once.
Didn't have to pee.
Didn't eat
nothing.
much.
Somebody asked, where's your cheese hat?
I have one at the house.
You
My
do?
daughter has
Are
one.
you serious?
I got one. What? Of course.
Aaron Fries tuned in.
Why would I not have one?
I don't. I mean,
Yep.
I don't know.
What's your team?
You got me there. Yeah,
what is
Do you
your
have
team,
a pro
Nick?
team? Do you have a pro team? NFL team?
I mean, I always root for my home.
So, are you saying Titans?
Yeah, Titans.
Or are you saying Chiefs? I don't know.
What?
There's a lot of Chiefs
Chiefs.
fans around here.
Yeah, but that's a ways away.
Some-
I mean, St. Louis is a
There's
whole
some
lot
Falcons
closer.
fans too. So there's quite a bit of Falcons
Atlanta.
fans.
There's a
around
lot
here.
of Atlanta people.
How would Chiefs even remotely be close to my home?
It's like 9 hours away.
Look, there's a lot of Chief fans around here. I can't tell you why.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
There's a lot of Saints fans here too.
I will have to agree with that.
I mean, but the Titans have only been here for what? 15 years?
I don't
20
know.
years?
You're asking
20,
the wrong
probably
guy.
20 years. Probably 2001 is
Dude,
my
I still
guess.
remember the Houston Oilers.
Yeah.
That's when I used to watch football.
My guess is 01.
I could care less about the NFL anymore.
I can't say. I don't watch. I just don't watch anymore.
Yeah, I don't either. I watch college ball.
Hey,
Hey. Hi, Nick.
speaking of college ball, everyone's favorite game is this weekend.
What game?
The Tennessee-Alabama game.
Well, that's going to be really good for Tennessee.
Well, it always seems like it's been a favorite.
You say everybody's because, like, where I'm from, and I can promise you where Patrick's from, we wouldn't have cared that those two teams are playing.
Yeah.
Even a little bit.
Welcome to Tennessee.
I mean, honestly, we would have looked at the SEC schedule and said, well, there's a butt spanking for Tennessee, and we would have rolled on. Now, it is, for being around here, it is a huge game.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
But...
And that's the one day of the year that me and my best friend Alex are not best friends.
Yeah.
Because he lives in Alabama.
Yeah, right.
I have a lot of friends where traditionally, from Thanksgiving week on, just the week of Thanksgiving up till that Saturday, we are not friends. We are mortal enemies. But because of the COVID Big Ten schedule, the game's actually not scheduled till December 12th, I think.
I don't know. And isn't it funny you moved down here and now one of your closest friends down here is your enemy?
Who?
Billy.
Oh, Nennis?
Yeah.
Only for that day. Otherwise, brother.
Right.
But yeah, come that Saturday. I don't know you, dude. You can cheer for that team all you want from up north, but
I actually watched the game with you last year.
Yeah.
We were up at the mic stand.
It's a good game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Which game is this?
Whooping.
Ohio
State. The game.
Okay.
Sort of. Again.
The most watched college ball game in the country.
I don't know if that is anymore.
Yes, it is. It's by a landslide, dude. Landslide. Look it up.
I could, but you're using my phone.
Well, then take the phone and look it up. How many people tune in for the Ohio State-Michigan game? Look, this game's been going on for almost 125, 130 years. And it's always traditionally been played the Saturday after Thanksgiving. Now, this year, the Saturday after Thanksgiving is the Tyson fight. So we'll still have something to get together for, and we'll all be friends. But the Ohio State-Michigan game has been going on for well over a century. It is the most watched college ball game. It's actually even more watched than most pro ball games. And a few years ago, I actually had the luxury to go to a game in Columbus. I don't care if you're an Ohio State fan or not. It is an experience to go to that game. I've never felt noise like that.
Yeah.
Because there's so many people. Not just because the stadium's full. The entire city is full.
I'll tell you what, buddy. Last year, the Wisconsin-Ohio State game was number 8. I'm looking at just the top 10 of last year. Now it's a little bit skewed because
who won that game?
The first 5.
Who won that game?
You did.
Thank you.
The first 5 games were bowl games. One to include the national champion. So I'm taking those out of
regular season rivalry games.
Michigan, Alabama.
What?
Yeah.
That made it up.
Georgia, LSU, and then
these
Wisconsin,
are higher
Ohio.
than Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah. I don't even see it on the top 8 right now.
It's definitely. At one point, it was watched more than the Super Bowl. I couldn't remember what year it was.
Auburn at Alabama was 10.
I could see that.
With 11.4 mil. Ohio State, Michigan. Here we go. Number 9.
Really?
With 12.4. Then we go to Wisconsin, Ohio State. That was the Big Ten championship.
Okay, but that's a championship game, yeah. And you lost.
SEC championship. Michigan, Alabama. 14 million.
But those are championship games.
Not that one.
Who? Alabama and who?
Rose Bowl was number 5, but it's a bowl.
Yeah, we can't count the bowl games. It's traditional route.
Here it is. LSU at Alabama. Not a bowl game. November 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So 16.6.
Wow.
That's what I said.
Well, it was. I'll stand corrected. It was definitely was.
Back when Big Ten ruled, I agree.
Yeah.
I agree with you. Absolutely would have been. But now that SEC is sort of...
Well, and that was the thing, was years ago when Ohio State actually made it to the finals in the playoffs when it was still BCS.
God, we're making so many SEC people mad right now because they're like, it's always been the best.
They can, until Nick Saban had to play Ohio State to go on to play Oregon. And Alabama got beat by our third-string quarterback. Horribly. It wasn't even, close. And then Ohio State went on to defeat the Ducks. So
I wish I could talk college ball like a lot of people can. I can't. I do watch my Badgers, but I do not follow college ball.
Well, there was one year Wisconsin actually beat Ohio State during regular season play, came back to play them in the finals, and Wisconsin lost.
2000, Rose Bowl, I think, was Ohio State, Wisconsin. Wisconsin won the Rose Bowl that year. The only reason I say that is because I was in a hotel for...
I missed the games from 2000 to 2002. 2002 is when I picked it back. No. Yeah, 2002, and that's when I got back, because I was off to school. And you couldn't watch an Ohio State game anywhere in the state of Florida.
I'm actually thinking it was in Ohio State now.
But in any case. But yeah, you guys beat us in the regular season, and that was, I want to say 2006, 2005, 2006. Wisconsin beat Ohio State, met with them again in the playoffs, and Ohio State came out ahead. We ended up losing to, it was either Clemson or Auburn. I don't care. I don't remember. It was horrible. Horrible game. But yeah, I like the college ball. That was my point to it. And yes, I'm a diehard Buckeye fan. Oh well, it'll be okay. I still like to see Tennessee win.
I'm wrong on both accounts.
Can you say that on the radio?
In 99, we beat UCLA, and then in 2000, we beat Stanford in the Rose Bowl. So I was wrong. But look, I don't follow college ball like I do other things.
Well, you will, because all the trash talking is going to start back up here soon.
Maybe, but I've been in Tennessee now for going on 10 years. Well, if you include my Army time, 12 years.
Yeah.
And there is no doubt when you get the further south you go, to exclude some of those big Ohio towns and some of the Michigan towns, there is no doubt the further south you go, the more popular college football becomes. And
yeah, there's only two schools that have an HBO special documentary.
I got very lucky when it comes to where I was born and raised and what team I follow, because the Packers have at least been relevant my entire life. They've only won 2 Super Bowls during that time, but they've been relevant for most of my life.
Yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I don't watch Pro Bowl, because the Browns have been misery for as long as I can remember.
Yeah.
I mean, the last time I remember the Browns having a good season, Bernie Kosar was the quarterback. We're talking like 1988.
The thing I do love...
Nick wasn't even born yet.
I love
sure
that
wasn't.
Not most, but a lot of my friends down here are Big Ten guys.
Really?
So I mean, like me, you, Billy, we're all Big Ten guys.
That's true.
And the one thing that we'll all agree, or we'll all disagree whose team is the best, but we'll all agree that we love the Big Ten.
Yeah.
So...
it is what it is. Sorry, guys.
We got Nick.
Nothing.
I didn't think so.
Do you even know who Bernie Kosar is?
No.
What about Vinny Testaverde? He was actually Bernie's second string quarterback when he came up from, I believe it was the Saints.
But Jim Brown.
Jim Brown, man, he's a legend.
And huge hunter.
Did
you know that?
Yeah, I did.
Huge hunter.
Here's a good fact for you, Nick. You ready for this?
What's up?
Do you know who was the coach of the Browns before the Browns were just dismantled and moved to Baltimore and became the Ravens?
No.
Bill Belichick.
Really?
Yep. Bill Belichick was the coach for the Cleveland Browns. He was head coach. His assistant coach was Nick Saban.
I did not know that.
Yeah. Nick Saban he actually went to another school. I think Nick went to Toledo.
Sorry, Maddie.
That's back when the Bears were actually good. Oh! Matt said they were never good.
And then a bunch of green and yellow hearts.
Didn't Refrigerator Perry?
Yes, he did.
That was back in the heyday.
80s, yeah.
Yep. Well, yeah, so Bill Belichick was the head coach of the Browns. The team was owned by Art Modell, who a lot of people had choice words for. He owned the team, but the city owned the stadium. So back then, it was a municipal stadium. It wasn't like First Energy Stadium or some big sponsor name.
Staples, yeah.
Yeah, Staples Arena. So there wasn't a lot of money revenue coming in, and the city wasn't maintaining the stadium. So he made the executive decision to dismantle the Cleveland Browns and move into Baltimore, and that became the Baltimore Ravens, owned by Art Modell, because the city was willing to give them a new stadium. Business, right?
Yeah.
So Bill Belichick, I believe that's when he went to the Patriots, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe he spent a year with the Ravens. I can't 100% remember, but he ended up going to New England. Nick Saban went to, I want to say UT, University of Toledo, and it wasn't very long, and then he ended up down in Alabama. So, yeah. Back then, the Browns still sucked, and Belichick and Saban were the coaches. That's how bad that team has disappointed Northern Ohio for, I don't even know how many years. The last time the Browns went to a championship, I believe, was either 62 or 63, and it wasn't even the Super Bowl yet. Mm-hmm. It was the national championship.
Do you know who owns the Green Bay Packers?
No.
Do you?
I don't.
I promise you know them.
Okay.
Me. Slow down. Not a joke. They are the only professional team owned by the fans. There is not an owner of the Green Bay Packers. You can buy stock. Last time they released a stock option was after the last Super Bowl. It was $100 or whatever, and you just get this nice certificate that says, "Congratulations, you are now owner of the Green Bay Packers." It says your name. It's awesome. It's really cool, but it is the only fan-owned team. There is not an owner. We all are.
I was gonna ask you, given from where you're from, are you a Packers fan?
Everything that Wisconsin has, from Bucks to Brewers to yes.
Yeah.
That's where I was born and raised. So
Andy just verified for us that it was Toledo, but then he went to Michigan State before Nick Saban went down to Alabama. I got a screw coming loose on my mic. It's about to fall off the boom.
For real?
Need a Phillips head. No, stand corrected. It's a star bit.
You're screwed.
Yeah, probably. Well, no, it's unscrewed. That's the problem. It's this one right here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's all good. So, Andy, thank you for tuning in. We asked you for legal advice a little earlier. Oh, no, he gave us the advice.
LSU first.
Was it? Did he really go to LSU first? I did not know that. Andy would know.
I trust him.
Andy is a huge college ball fan. Andy, you got to let us know when you're available. We got to get you on the show, buddy.
I trust Andy from everything from football knowledge to hair gel.
In fact, it's 8:22. Andy, call us. 866-708-3276. You know the FCC rules.
Yeah,
so
please.
He knows how to be nice on the phone. But Andy, call us at 866-708-3276. We're going to bring you in on this one. This is how, look, this is a dynamic show. We just changed it up a little bit. Andy, like I said, Andy is our general counsel for Icey-Tek and legal advisor to a degree.
And friend.
Well, he's a friend first. But at the end of the day, there's a bill. But LSU first. Love to, but I got to drop the boys off their moms. At least he didn't say to drop the kids off at the pool.
Yeah. Fine.
We will get you on one day. You're not getting out of this, Tom. I wonder how the new movie's about to be released. Anybody got a date for that yet?
No.
Top Gun 2.
I don't have a release date for that.
Inverted.
It's a great shot.
One of the greatest scenes of any movie.
How many times have you seen that movie?
A lot.
How about you? He's young.
Probably 15, 20 times I've seen it.
Oh, that's not much.
Now, Hope... Dang it, I said her name. Not my wife. A different Hope. A different Hope. She had not seen it until... Because she's not a huge Tom Cruise fan, whatever. But I made her sit... You got to watch this. You have to watch it. Mm-hmm. And I made her sit down probably 3 weeks ago, and we watched it again.
Okay.
So... And she liked it. She just doesn't like him.
I'm going to say I've seen that movie 1,500 times.
That's gross.
I know. The first words in that movie is, "Good morning, Scott."
I've probably seen Forrest Gump that many times.
I've probably seen Forrest Gump maybe 15 times. It's a long movie.
It's a long movie, but it's a great movie.
You know, if he would have just asked for directions in the beginning, it wouldn't have been a movie.
Golly. I know. But he didn't, and it made for a better movie. The movie would have been really short had he have done that.
It wouldn't have been a movie.
Right.
It would have been a man getting off a bench and walking.
What is Nick doing?
I don't know.
Mind your own business. No, I'm kidding.
We do have video. People can see what you're doing.
Okay. The EQ on that mic is really driving me up the wall.
Your OCD is kicking in, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
That's good. This is his job. This is what he should do.
It is my job. But I can't get to it unless I take this protective plate off.
Oh.
I have never touched it.
Probably need a star bit for that, huh?
No. Phillips.
So should I start singing?
Yes, please. You want me to throw in some karaoke?
No.
Don't tell me you're gone.
I didn't make a karaoke track for that.
Yet.
No, there won't be a.
Nah.
There isn't a yet.
Won't have nothing left.
No.
See, this is why guests don't cancel. because then you're stuck with us for 3 hours.
I probably could have called Jeff.
That would have taken 3 hours to get here.
Yeah, I know. We need to get him on too. I think he'd be better. We'll get into that later.
I mean, we've got a pretty packed November and December.
We do.
It's gonna definitely. We can't say until all the legal stuff is finalized and some of the changes coming up when we transition here with Back to Lodge. But some of the guests that we have lined up coming up for this fall and winter, oh dear,
yeah.
It's going to be pretty impressive. I'll go ahead and throw one of them out there, but I won't say who. But it was one of the founding fathers of one of the largest camo companies in the world.
The country?
Huh?
Founding fathers of the country? Who you got? Who is
No, of the camo world.
Of the country?
What?
When I hear founding father, it just immediately goes to like U.S. founding fathers. So.
You call me? Never mind.
I call you a lot of things. What
are you doing?
Nick?
Sounds like you're breaking things over there.
Stop.
Are you on something?
Hey. I'm trying to fix this, okay?
This is how like ID Discovery has like these bad dramas. Somebody gets hurt.
Look here now.
You're freaking me out, man. If there wasn't video, I think we'd be kicked off the air by now.
You think so?
He sounds like he's in a box somewhere. Well, he kind of is.
I'm about to put him in a box.
You could use that stick. I bet he'd jump up real quick.
Start throwing stuff at him. Oh, he can still hear.
I still got my headphones on.
Yeah, no, I forget how this stuff works.
Yeah.
Anyway,
are you able to reach it?
Quick update. Wrong box.
Oh, okay.
Oh my.
Do you want to see Nick jump really fast?
Yes, I'd love to.
We're going to take a quick break. You are listening to Back to Lodge on 100.9 The Farm. Get him. Woo! Look at there.
This moment was brought to you by Higdon Outdoors, a leader in the waterfowl industry for over 25 years. Check us out at HigdonOutdoors.com. Higdon Outdoors has been helping waterfowl hunters make the most of their time in the field for over 25 years. We are a family-owned company, and we're proud to serve duck and goose hunters just like you. We make high-quality, innovative decoys and hunting products that you can afford, helping you focus on what's really important. Check us out at HigdonOutdoors.com. Innovation, quality, customer service. That's Higdon Outdoors. Get real. Get Higdon.
Usually right about now, we'd be playing some music, but due to restrictions and copyrights, we can't allow music to play. So if you'd like to hear music in between breaks, tune in every Wednesday evening from 6 to 9 p.m. Central and hear us live at backtothelodge.com. Click the Listen Now button and you'll be back to the lodge.
This country was born to believe in something larger than itself, a belief that the citizens within it could accomplish anything. From defeating an empire to sending a man to the moon, we built cities, formed the land, and through this an original spirit was born. It has forged friendships, been celebrated, and at times been the cause of debate. We might not always agree, but there is one thing we can all agree on: love of country and love of a fine bourbon. America Bourbon, vet-owned and made proudly in the USA. Available nationwide at most leading retailers and at americabourbon.com.
100.9 The Farm. And we are back to Lodge. This will probably be the last segment. What?
What was that?
What was what?
Oh, I heard a noise.
Huh?
Gosh, these are like the worst segues we've had all year. Anyways.
My bad.
So we're back for the last segment. There's a small handful of you left on the video on Facebook Live. We have some winners so far. Who do we have so far? I know we had Brian got the call in for the t-shirt.
Tara got the Facebook.
Facebook for the t-shirt for the tagging. And then if you were entered because you liked and shared the video live on Facebook, Matt has a hat full of names of all the people that shared. And you can see that on the Facebook Live video. He's shaking the hat. And when we get down to the last few minutes, we will draw the winner. It's going to be that easy. Nick, are you good now?
Yeah.
All right. Now, your homework, even though we don't want to watch it, we have to watch the debate.
When is it?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's tomorrow, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Matt's on it. So we will get this down, memorize a few of the lines.
And then it's on.
Tomorrow.
There you go.
It's on tomorrow.
It's on tomorrow.
Game on.
I'm gonna say I'm gonna win.
Good luck.
You guys are stupid.
You're stupid.
Hey now, don't be walking up in here.
Yeah, who the heck do you think
pointing
you
fingers. No.
are? Elmo say go home.
Okay, bye. I
You
can't
can't
have
go
a
home.
truck.
Elmo's driving.
My truck's in the shop again.
All right, Chris Matthews.
Oh, who's hosting the debate tomorrow?
I don't know. Good luck to them.
Oh, man. You better get that voice down pretty good, Matt.
Yeah, no.
You can't do like Mickey Mouse or something?
No.
What about like...
Boy.
That wasn't bad.
That wasn't bad.
All I've got.
What about like the leprechaun from Lucky Charms?
No.
You can't do like a fake
I can't
accent?
do accents. No, they're bad.
You can do a pretty good northern one.
Oh, it's not an accent. Well, I guess it is an accent.
I got me my cheese hat.
Don't ya know?
Don't you know?
The next question.
I promise you, the podcast or the episode when I come back from a trip to Wisconsin is going to be thick. That accent will be thick.
It'll last about an hour.
I'm in this weird place.
He'll be saying y'all.
When I go north, they say, "Wow, you sound like a hick."
Yeah. Then you come back and we say you sound like a Yankee.
And I sound like a Yankee.
Yeah.
Like I'm in this weird.
You'll never guess where we went. We went on down to Louisville.
You'll never get me Lucky Charms.
Whatever.
Andy's back. Andy, are you ready?
Oh, is he going to call in?
I hope so. He gave us the thumbs up. He said, "Hoo-ah, still here." Maddie says hello. Maddie wants to know what you would do for a Klondike bar, Nick.
Me?
Or Matt. I don't know.
Very much that I wouldn't. Do for a Klondike bar.
He's done more for less.
What would you do?
You should see what Nick would do for $50.
Can't post that.
We advertised it. It's the singer Mike Standogram.
Hey, $50 is $50.
I hope you're recording that.
I was.
I want that cameo when it's done.
$50 is $50, man.
I think that'll be like, remember Batman? No, you wouldn't remember. Do you remember the
Batman?
old Batman when
Do you know who that is?
the words would pop up above their head?
Yeah.
Like bam, pow.
Exactly.
Yeah, that'll be your calendar picture. $50 is $50. Easily says he's got 100.
Oh, he's getting double.
100.
Yeah. Doubling down.
Man, we probably got to get 24/7 back up here again because there's still some unfinished business.
There's some untold stories.
There's some untold stories.
My mom called. I was talking to her yesterday because she comes down this weekend. Looking forward to seeing her. But
how long is she here for?
Flies in Saturday, flies out Tuesday.
It's been great to have your mom on the show.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I would love to hear her stories.
We just have to pre-record it. That'd be the only way.
I really want to hear your mom's stories.
It would have to be actually Monday morning. She's got nothing going on because my daughter will be in school.
I think we should do that. We'll pre-record an interview with Matt's mom. We'll still have our guest, but we'll have to get Matt's mom on for a segment.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I was talking to her yesterday about her trip down, and she's flying. So we were talking about
What's your mom's name, real quick?
Kim.
Kim. Okay.
But she was asking about different things. Either way, it doesn't matter. One of the questions she asked was, "Did you ever find out Patrick's DJ name?"
No, she didn't.
And I said I did not, and she didn't believe that I didn't know.
Oh, I'm not freely giving that up. It's out there. I checked it actually that night. It is still out there. It's on. I'm not going to say what it's
DJ
on.
Patty Cakes.
No, it's worse than that.
DJ.
I used to have a medic partner that I worked with when I worked EMS up in Cleveland that called me Patty Cakes, and I hated it.
Worse than Dad?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Patty Cakes. It's just so feminine. I don't know. I don't like it.
I get it, but I was Maddie for a long time.
It wasn't like...
Oh, I could see that. But anybody, like, that's the Italian culture, though. If you're in, like, New York, Philadelphia, you add a Y or an I to everybody's name. So it's Patty, Maddie, Nikki.
But I'm not from there.
Yeah, well, I'm not, but I have family who is.
It wasn't like DJ Jazzy Pat, was it?
No, it was way worse than that. It was so stupid that the story has to be told. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense.
See? But that's why it shouldn't be told.
Exactly. So
No. The name should be told. I don't care about the story. I just want the name. It'll come out. At some point, it'll come out. I'm not going to fight you over it because at some point, I do believe
somebody has to make a $500 donation to the Bo Boniford benefit in order for me to tell that story.
That is an expensive story.
It is what it is. Look, it's that embarrassing. And I'll tell you what, my parents, they love to do this. They love to embarrass me. And it comes out so naturally, especially my father. But there was a time I had a mishap as a child at a department store with my bowels. and he cannot resist telling that story.
I just asked him this summer, Dad, I need a couple good Patrick stories.
Yeah.
Like just things that I can hold over him or pick at him. And your dad's eyes lit up. He's like, oh, finally, somebody that can help me with this. And he didn't give me that story.
I'll tell you what, I will tell the bowel story for a $500 donation to the Michael Strange Foundation. I'm selling my horror stories. That's what I'm doing.
I know this is going to...
How in the hell did Easley get the name? What? No, this is so
The radio
wrong.
name?
Did he really?
You gave it away,
I don't know
man.
if he did or not.
Let me see it.
That's not that bad. If that's what it is, it's not that bad.
You don't know the story.
I gotta see it.
I don't want to say it on air.
No, don't. Save it. Don't say it. He must have been Googling hard.
I mean, it's weird.
That's not bad.
It's weird.
It's the story that goes behind it. It's so bad.
I kind of wonder how he found it.
I don't know, but I am going to kick his butt when I see him. That's so messed up. Can we delete the comment? People are laughing at it now.
Leave it.
Oh, man.
And it begins.
I don't know that I have many. I don't have stories I can sell.
Oh, God. This is all coming back to haunt me.
In your defense, the name's out. It's not that bad of a name.
No,
nobody knows the story, though.
Stupid.
Nobody knows
the story. Yeah,
nobody knows the bad part of it.
Not public. It is nowhere public. There's only.
And you said this was from a roommate in college or something like that?
He lives in Memphis.
Oh, okay.
Or Cordova. He lives somewhere near Memphis.
So
is that a town?
Will said, Patrick, I told you I could find anything. I mean, he did.
Oh, man.
That's a resourceful little dude right there.
So how many people, to your knowledge, know the story?
Oh, at least 10 or 20.
Yeah.
At least. But I almost said his name. But my friend in Memphis is the one who gave me that name.
Okay.
And it involved. Look, I loved the university. Anyway, I graduated from Embry-Riddle Aeronautical
Did y'all do the radio together?
No, he didn't. I did.
Oh, okay.
And it's such a long, stupid story, but it's bad. But anyways, underage drinking is never encouraged, and I do not encourage it.
Are you sharing the story?
No.
Oh.
I'm just prefacing it because it's going to come out sometime. But one thing Embry-Riddle did great is, number one, if you got caught drinking underage on campus, you were immediately expelled. It's a school for aviation. You're to be a pilot, airline pilots, or military pilots. So they had zero tolerance for it.
Mm-hmm.
However, they also had a contract with a company, and they called it the drunk bus. And for $5, anywhere in Daytona Beach, it took you home.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they don't encourage it, but for $5, you got home.
Mm-hmm.
Can't be it. And it wasn't $5 per person. It's $5 per van load.
Oh.
So it really cost you nothing.
Right.
And you just called this, I don't remember if it was a local number, an 800 number, but you just called it from any payphone. Yes, payphones. And they come pick you up.
What's that, Dad?
Shut up. It was before cell phones. 10-10-220, 1-800-COLLECT. You don't know any of those?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know the 10-10-220, but I know the
Those
collect.
were commercials on TV for years. Don't you remember the commercial for 1-800-COLLECT?
It's Bob, I had a baby, it's a boy.
Yeah. It's Bob, I had a baby, it's a boy.
Look,
It's a 1-800-COLLECT, but you just put all the put all
talking.
your information in the who's calling section so that the other person doesn't have to pay to connect the line. So the dude was calling his family saying, "It's Bob, I had a baby, it's a boy."
You're talking to somebody that doesn't have cable.
Cable?
This was not cable. This was before cable.
Or any type of, the only thing I have is just your streamings. That's it.
That's all
I don't
I
have
have
satellite, I don't have cable, nothing.
Okay, Maddie, I don't know how you say your last name, but I can tell you, I am not telling that story for free. I don't know you, and I certainly don't know you well enough to share that story for free. She said, this one time, just let the... Nope, it doesn't work that way. Even people that know me, Maddie, are not going to get that story for free. Even Matt is not getting that story for free.
I might.
No, you're not.
I might.
You're not. Definitely not happening. But the department store story is 100 times worse. 100 times worse. My father would kill to tell that story on national radio.
Well, you know what? When he's down and we record a little thing with him.
No, somebody's got to donate money to one of these charities.
I can tell you right now,
What?
my mom is going to say a couple things.
Mm-hmm.
She's going to say, when Matt was a child, which is funny because we sort of talked about it earlier in the show, I was so terrified of bugs. I'm talking toddler
Still
age,
are.
that, like, if there was an ant on the sidewalk, I wasn't going outside.
Mm-hmm.
When I was, depending on who tells the story, it could be anywhere from when I was 17 or when I was 7. I wouldn't sleep in my bed because there was a mosquito flying around. So I slept in the bathtub.
My kid does that.
And now you and the spiders.
And now the spiders.
I used to have to sleep in bathtub.
She'll say that story. For sure, she'll say these bug stories.
I used to be... Okay, so...
She'll tell you how wonderful I was as a child. Just always good.
When I was
I mean, you got great parents. I met your mom once, but I met your dad, Dave, couple times.
Yeah.
Super great folks.
Embarrassing story of me. When I was a wee little lad...
2.5 years ago.
Something like that.
You okay?
Yeah.
Stroke out of me? You twitched hard.
Don't make fun of that.
No, I'm just making sure you're okay, Nick. I am genuinely worried about your...
My well-being?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm good.
Okay, good.
Anyway, back in the day when I actually did have satellite TV, every night before bed, I would have to tell my dad, "Hey, Dad, can you turn the green light off of the box?" Because I was deathly afraid of it at night.
On the cable box?
Yes, the little green light, because I was... I thought it was a monster staring at me all night. Like, I'm not even kidding.
I used to have a picture of this lion or a tiger on my... It
Oh,
was
my.
a lion. And it was staring at me in my bed when I was like
good.
3.
Dude, that's...
And I'm like, take the picture down, Mom. Take the picture down. Please, please. And I just, you pull the blanket over your head. That's your safety net. It's like, you can't see me. I can't see it. It can't see me.
My daughter was convinced that there was a black widow in her room the other day.
That's your fault.
Oh, dude.
Which, that's a problem, but...
Harvest it.
It was
Domesticate
it was
it.
also, she's at that age where, like, she tries everything just to be able to go sleep with Mom and Dad.
No.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Aw. You have probably one of the most intellectual children I've ever met in my life.
I got lucky.
You did.
I got lucky.
Yeah.
How old is she? 7?
Mhm.
And she speaks
4
I don't want to say like
languages.
an adult, but she speaks very eloquently for her age.
Well, I mean, we never baby talked her, ever. And I think that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
And I think, look, none of us know what we're doing when it comes to parenting. None of us do. So I have no idea what I've done right, what I've done wrong. But I think I got, a lot of this was luck. I got lucky with a good kid. So...
So with the outro change, Nick, are we still out at 58 or 57?
I'd still do 58.
Okay. So that gives us about 5 minutes.
Yep.
So I think it's time to draw the winner of the Icey-Tek 25 quart cooler. Matt, if you want to take the hat over by the camera so everybody can see we're doing this fairly. And gonna shake them up. This is for the folks that shared the live stream video on Facebook. They were entered to win a cooler. Now, if we draw your name, we got to see on your profile that you shared it. Otherwise, the cooler goes to next week. Ready? All right, Matt. Who we got?
The winner is drawn.
Dun, dun, dun.
No funny business. You can see.
And the winner is...
Well, they probably can't see from that far away. Tara Williams Hicks. That is the winner of the Icey-Tek 25 quart cooler. We're going to check your Facebook. And
I'll go ahead and check that now.
You going to do it now? She said Ray is the best. I don't know who Ray. Oh, Reagan.
That's her. But that's Tara.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, congratulations to Tara. I don't want to say congratulations yet. Matt's verifying that she shared the video. But she will have won the Icey-Tek Baby Blue 25 quart cooler. Brand new. Not even available in stores yet.
So, top of Tara's profile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a little upset that there's a scene from Chicago on the top of your profile. Not going to get into that right now with you. But anyways.
It's like the Mercury drop. There it is. She shared it. Dun, dun, dun. Go ahead and hit that like button. There you go.
I'll love it.
You're just such a nice guy. So it was that easy. Tara won the 25 quart Icey-Tek Baby Blue. Man, it's a sharp cooler. It really is.
It's awesome. Yeah.
I love it. I absolutely love it. So yeah, again, next week we might do a t-shirt giveaway. Might do some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We're coming up. Next week's going to be Halloween week. I think we should have costumes on next week.
Well, you know what mine is because I sent you a picture.
Yeah.
Well, no, I showed it to you.
I'll pick out one of mine. I'm going to use one of the old ones. I got a couple.
I'll save the name for next week. Are we legit doing this?
Yeah, I say we should.
I mean,
Matt is ignoring this with a passion right now.
Dude,
do you?
I will change the intro and everything. Special episode. I will.
All right, well that settles it. Join us next Wednesday for the Halloween episode.
Although
on
podcast side, I have to keep it the same.
I get it.
Yeah. But for FM, I can change it.
Well, and that's the thing. If you're listening to a podcast, you're not going to see us anyways. So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
So we will be goofy. And heck, I don't know. Maybe we even open up the studio. Dang. Somebody might get... Actually, no, that's something somebody should have to win.
To be on an episode with us?
Catered VIP viewing of the episode.
If they can keep it together.
That is interesting.
They can view in person, in studio.
Wow.
We will cover the food and beverages.
Hey.
We'll have to figure out how to do something like that. Or there's a will, there's a way.
Yeah, I don't think it'd be that.
I don't think it'll be that bad at all.
The studio's big enough. That's the nice thing.
No. I mean, like how we pick who and, how we,
Okay.
We'll get clever with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
This studio or the new studio?
Both. It just depends on when this all transition happens.
Yeah.
But in any case, that's going to be a wrap up for episode 12. And like always, ask yourself, what are you grateful for? Live from West Tennessee, I'm Patrick.
I'm pretty sure I'm Matt.
I'm Nick.
And we are out back to the lodge. We'll see you next week. Stay tuned to the next song. You're going to like it. Good night.
Hey guys, Nick here from Back to the Lodge. If you like the show, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and click the notification bell so you can be notified when our next show gets uploaded. And if you want to listen live, don't forget to tune in each Wednesday night from 6 to 9 Central. You can go to our website at backtothelodge.com, click the Listen Now button, and you'll be back to the lodge. The link to our website is down below in the description, backtothelodge.com. Until next time, we'll see you next week. Back to the Lodge.